Hello everyone and welcome to SystemMagic. My name's Greg, I'm one of your hosts. This is the other one of your hosts, Andrew, and we are here streaming the best deck in Pioneer, and that is Mono White Humans. Now finally, with the secrecy of NRG Champs behind us, we can tell you the truth, which is that the best deck in Pioneer is Mono White. And when I say secrecy, that's obviously if you come to this stream, there's no secrecy. I will tell you at all times what deck Andrew will play 100% of the time. And now I can confidently and without any doubt say that if Andrew has to play a Pioneer tournament anytime soon, he is 100% to play Mono White Humans. So Andrew, do you want to tell us a little bit about Mono White Humans? Maybe some of the minutia of the deck, or just something about the deck in general for our viewers?
Sure. So, hey Don, yeah. So this is Mono White. I can talk a little about the deals, the list. The list I'm looking at right now is basically a less metagamed version of the list I played at NRG Champs. So you can see some signature features of the NRG Champs list that I played, such as one extraction specialist, 2 Redains are still here. You can see that very few rest in pieces are still here. The second castle is still here. Mostly otherwise, the stock white list. I don't want to get too much into it. What I will say is I'm gonna give a quick sell on the question of why you should play Mono White, because I think it's the best deck in the format.
Yeah.
Here are the stats on Mono White, and I care about stats a lot. Okay, if you believe the stats from Karsten's articles about the RCs and the subsequent post-RC events, here's what they say. White beats red-black about 50% of the time. White beats Phoenix even more of the time. White beats Lotus. White beats Enchanties. White beats blue-white control.
White beats green.
White beats green about 57% of the time. White's only bad matchups in the format are Gruul, Greasefang, and Angels.
Yeah.
None of them are popular, with the maybe exception of Gruul.
Yeah.
That is an insane matchup spread, including the fact that it is literally favored against the 2 most popular decks, Black, Red, and Green.
Yeah. This
deck is great. You should play it.
Yeah.
I can recommend it without reservation. I think it is just excellent. Even your bad matchups are winnable.
Yeah, it definitely has, having played this deck against Gruul and Angels, they're not favored, but they are winnable, right? It's not awful, right? You can definitely beat Angels. It's not as bad as people say it is. And I think Gruul is the same way. You have game.
Yes, I think, look, there are bad matchups in this deck. There is no deck in Pioneer without bad matchups.
Yeah.
What this deck is going for, its bad matchups are not particularly popular, and they're not heinous.
Yeah.
Mono White is way better against Lotus than any of its bad matchups are against it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. And look, the deck is incredibly consistent. It almost never Charmeleons. It almost never loses to itself.
Yeah.
That's something very few decks of Pioneer can say. People have often complained about the fact that even some of the strongest Pioneer decks, such as Phoenix, lose to themselves a disturbing amount of the time. So, yeah, this is the deck I would play. It's great. You should play it. As for, I guess talk a little bit more of the list. So, well, it does limit my potential to make jokes about that fact. So in some sense, yes. So I guess some of the small things about the disc. So I was really impressed by Redain in NRG Champs testing, to the point that I think it might just be good in open field. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to gather some information about that in this league, but I think it has a shot.
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't realize how many places I was going to bring it in until I put it in the sideboard, is what I would say about it. So I put it in my sideboard because I wanted to beat up on, Lotus and blue-white control, which I thought would be popular at the tournament. But then I was like, oh wait, I can board this in against Gruul, and Boat and Chariot will cost more. And then I was like, oh wait, I can board this in against Red-Black Sack, play the backside, stop their Mayhem Domes. Then I was like, oh wait, I can board this in against Enchanties, and their signature enchantment and Fire's Invention will both cost 2 more.
Yeah.
And I kept coming up with more and more matches where I like Redain. So, am I sure I'd register to Redain open field? No. But I want to try it out. I think there's a chance it's just right. And I never realized it before because it was never really on my mind. But it actually is correct. Also, playing a day-night card is definitely a downside. Hard to argue with the facts on that one.
That's true. at least one of the hosts of SystemMagic has said, and I quote, "It's better to play 3 Rest in Pieces than 1 Rest in Piece." Though, to be clear, because sometimes against Greasefang, they often kill your first Rest in Peace. They often don't have trouble killing your first Rest in Peace. And, like, local tournaments have a lot of Greasefang. So I will say if I am planning on playing Mono White in an event, I plan on bringing more than 1 Rest in Peace because I want to be able to have them consistently against Greasefang and sometimes have multiple against Greasefang. So I'm a big fan of more than 1 Rest in Peace. But sideboard slots are limited, and there are a lot of really good cards. And so playing Redains over Rest in Pieces is certainly reasonable.
Yeah, Mono White is a bit more complicated than that. But that is definitely the gist of what's happening here.
Yeah.
I don't think Jesse or I have listening to data tracking. I can't say with confidence because I didn't watch all of her matches, specifically the ones at the Swiss rounds that weren't on camera. I haven't seen. But I'm pretty sure I never missed any. To be honest. Well, to be fair, it's easier with more Brutal Cathars in the sideboard. Like, I didn't have that many Brutal Cathars in my deck most of the time. Because like our NRG list, we were expecting a metagame with a lot of red, black, and blue-white, and not that much mirror and green. I think it is, well... Okay, so I have 2 responses to your question. First of all, my response to your question is, do you believe red, black is currently respecting it? Because I think the answer is easy no.
Yeah.
The question isn't, can you construct a red, black list that beats white? The answer to that is probably yes.
Yeah.
The question is, do current red, black lists beat white? And the answer to that is no.
Yeah.
Also,
if they want to play a bunch of Witch's Vengeance and Ritual of Suts, like, if we enter a world where all red-black lists are playing multiple Witch's Vengeance and multiple Ritual of Suts, our data changes a lot. But currently, we are not in that world.
Yes.
And as a result, we believe Mono White is favored against red-black.
Also, I just want to be clear about something. So here's a nice story from NRG Champs. So in NRG Champs, I played Raja twice in the red-black versus mono-white matchup, and I 2-0'd him both times pretty handily.
Yeah.
One of them I was also on the draw both games because he was the higher seed.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I informed Raja that the data said the match was about 50%, and Raja's response was, "It feels worse than that." Also, Raja has 2 ritual sets in his sideboard.
Yeah, and certainly, like, Raja did beat Jesse in the final match, but, like, all 3 of those games felt very close. Like, I was watching all of them, and, like, it's not like Raja ran away with it. Like, they kind of stabilized, and it came down to drawing, like, the games were very close. And it's not that hard to imagine watching those games back and being like, Jesse certainly could have won them had some minor things gone the other way.
Yeah, so anyway, I think it's the case that Mono White is favored against Red Black right now.
Yeah.
I think if they move to a few more sweepers in their sideboard, they could get back to even. I think if they play a lot of sweepers in their sideboard, they could be favored.
Yeah.
I also just don't really know that they can afford to do those things right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of... They don't have that many sideboard slots, like...
And, like, how many Damping Sphere are they playing for Lotus, which is popular right now? Like, what else are they sacrificing to do that? Like, there's always a cost. Like, obviously you can build it back to beat almost anything you want it to.
Right.
Like, are you sacrificing Mirror equity when it's the most popular deck? Are you sacrificing, like, Gruul Boats equity when that's kind of a rough matchup for you? There's a lot of different things you could do to construct a red-black list to be good against white. I'm just not sure you can do them. I'm not sure you should do them.
Yeah.
So, anyway... for the time being, I recommend white to everyone and their mother. We can jump in a league with white. But yeah, that's the basic summary.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm gonna make sure it's the right list real quick. Two-a-day, good. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I also mentioned just briefly that we have been flirting with one Kithian in the deck. In something of an on again, off again relationship with the one Kithian in the deck. Currently, we're off.
Okay.
So, but
I want to wait. I was playing with Mono White and I drew all 4 Luminarch aspirants, and I really wished one had been a Kithian. I thought I took a picture of it. Let's see.
Yeah, stock white is correct. This is officially a stock white stream.
Dang, I did not take a picture of it.
Yeah, I should probably make a stock white meme and start responding to Twitter comments at random with it indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Just to really get my brand going in that direction again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love some stock white. Yeah, as far as Luminarch Aspirant goes, How do you board versus boats? You want wedding announcements. That's the thing you should know. You want, like, all the cards that kill things. You want, like, Destroy Evils and Deckstone. And you want Redains. And you want wedding announcements.
Yeah. I do love a nice Tomic in the side, you know.
What do you not want? Okay. So you don't want Brutal Cathars or Braves. Those are the easy cuts. And then I usually...
Wow, fuck Tomic! What?
And then I shave Lumarch Aspirants against boats. Mostly they just have like tons and tons of removal post-board, so the Brutal Cathars are bad, and they have... Brave is terrible because they have multicolored cards and Mutavaults.
Yeah. I want to share a story that right before the pandemic, I played my first ever Pioneer event ever. And I played mono-white combo, so it was a Heliod Walking Ballista combo deck. It was great. I won the whole event, and it was awesome, and I had a 1-of Tomic, and in the finals, I drew my 1-of Tomic against a early version of Mono Green Devotion, and it was not a combo deck, you're right. This hand's great.
Yeah, it sure is.
Anyway, I easily won the event, and in my finals, game 1, I drew my 1-of Tomic, and it was incredibly good, and I crushed my opponent. Thank you, 1-of Tomic. Also, this opponent was Fire Shoes. Beloved member of the Magic community, Fire Shoes.
Alright, so it seems like we're playing Angels. Our hand is not amazing against Angels.
Yes.
To beat Angels, what you need to do is generally have a fast draw with a bunch of removal in it.
Yeah.
And see, the problem with our hand, it has no removal in it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't really know what we're going to do about that, but, you know, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Excuse me.
Fire Shoes is a friend of the stream, to be clear.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's a top-tier friend of the stream.
Are you going to be releasing a friend of the stream tier list?
Yes.
All right. I'll look forward to it.
Yeah. MSJ, Sam Eilenfeld, and... No, that's tier 1. And me. That's tier 1. Jesse can be in tier 1.
Oh my god. I really appreciate that you're actually giving me the list.
Fire Shoes is in tier 2. And everyone else is in tier 3.
Wow. This is quite the list. Do I play Thali's Lieutenant here? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that. Then are you going to attack?
Well, I can't really attack.
You can't really attack.
They'll double block the Thali's Lieutenant and destroy me, so I have to pass, I think. I mean, we're losing this game badly. We kind of need to hope our opponent has, like, no Angels in their hand.
Can we put Cliff in tier 4 or lower? No.
Well, I do like putting Cliff in low tiers though. That does really speak to my sensibilities.
Yeah.
But yeah. To be clear, to talk about the Gruul matchup slightly, the right mindset for the matchup is okay. There are games where wedding announcement does nothing. You can't win those games.
Yeah.
Play all your wedding announcements. Hope that you play it. They don't like turn 3 boat you or something.
Yeah. We're in trouble. I guess the fact that on turn 4 they could have company though because we have Thalia.
Oh, we're definitely in trouble. I agree with that. As to what we should do about that, I don't know. Like
probably play Adeline.
Play Adeline and attack with stuff. Every stuff, probably.
I mean,
They'll
is
eat
that
Thalia?
even good?
Well, maybe we attack with... Wait. Okay, so what we want to do is attack with not Thalia, right?
Why don't we want to attack with Thalia in case their hand is like 4 collected companies and no lands?
Well, because they can eat it. If we attack with... None of the other creatures can be eaten. They can be traded with, but that's fine.
But they can't be eaten. But if we attack with everyone and they just block Thalia and take the rest...
Yeah, I guess
we have a replacement Thalia, so that's not even that bad.
That's true.
Like, the 1/1 even, like, gets in then.
Yeah, okay, I'm in. You're right.
I think we just jam and pray.
Yeah, okay. It's not a good plan at all.
It's an awful plan.
Well, especially, though, because it's possible our plan to win this game is to, like, I don't know, hope our opponent stumbles and bumbles for a bit, and then we kill them with Double Brave or something.
Yeah.
If you are the content of Z tier, it is now Zoe content. Wow. Speaking of which, I just want to say right here that Zoe, I really love your lack of content. If you're talking about Gruul, I mean, it is a bad matchup. I mean, I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
Like, it's winnable. It's bad. Like, I think it's like 70-30 Gruul or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see the matchup one, you can watch me beat the shit out of Will on camera, so you know.
Yeah.
But, like, I tested it a lot. Like, I don't think it's... Like, I honestly think there's a chance that you're even favored if you're post-board on the play. I understand I just had 2 qualifiers in there.
Yeah.
But, it's doable. Okay, so this isn't going amazingly. We probably should skyplay one of these things.
Probably.
I mean, what we need to do is build up to a state where somehow we can double brave them.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get from here to there, but it probably starts with getting these Bishop Wings off the table.
Yeah, agreed.
We definitely don't have attacks.
I mean, the fact that their turn 5 was like Youthful Valkyrie Skyclave apparition is pretty good for us.
Yeah, it's not a show of strength for sure.
It could have been a lot worse.
I don't know, Bob and Cheese. A lot of... Well, I just don't think either of those matchups are that popular. Also, I don't think they're that awful. But, you know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, our position is a labyrinth if we're attempting to reach to its brain being lethal. Yeah, that's accurate. I would describe ourselves as in a bit of a labyrinth.
I hope this misses.
If this reconstruction hits literally nothing, we can probably win.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not literally nothing. It's not that far from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the main way you steal this matchup involves Brutal Cathar, and we have not drawn any of that card.
That's true, yes. But we are better in post-board. I bet we gain more post-board than they do.
That's true. I think that's basically just correct.
We have kill and nothing. They just upkeep company.
In game one,
I'm ready to concede if you
are. Oh. I would like to see our draw step. Alright, I'm in.
I was gonna say, I think that's the best possible draw step.
No, Brutal Cathar is.
Okay.
So, yeah, in the English matchup, you basically board in every card capable of killing a thing. All of these.
Yeah, and Destroy Evil notably is asynergistic, because angels are famously not evil, but...
And yet somehow they can be destroyed by Destroy Evil.
Yeah.
So I think I used to board
take out some Thalias.
Oh yeah.
They're bad.
They're actually not that bad, but the problem is we boarded a bunch of removal.
Wait. You just took out Thalia's Lieutenant.
No, that's not what I wanted to keep. Kick out. Sorry. I think I used to board like this.
Yeah.
The mathematically perfect 1 brave.
Yeah.
But I also think there's a chance this is correct.
That seems better to me.
Okay. It's close because brave does sometimes win you the game.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but it is mostly terrible. Okay, I'm fine with this. I do like that they don't. This deck doesn't actually play that many lands, so Thali is pretty effective against them. Like Angels doesn't.
Yeah.
Like Angels in a weird spot where they have no they really have no deck smoothing of any kind.
Yeah.
So their deck fundamentally suffers from Mana Screw and Mana Flood almost regardless.
This is exactly what I want my hands to look like to beat Angels.
Yes, you really want to curve out. Hopefully involving this card to get through their large.
Oh, I love Luminarch Aspirant against Angels.
Yes, and then you want to follow up your curve out with lots and lots of removal. You want to go 1-2 and then play 3 kill spells in a row. That's generally how you win the matchup.
Oh baby, this is the dream. It doesn't get better than this. They're gonna play a bishop and we're gonna play Portable Luminarch Aspirant.
Yeah, that is pretty much the plan. We're going to have some really interesting counter distribution decisions, though.
That's true. And probably none of them will matter, but...
Whoa. Probably only most of them won't matter.
I like how they did what I asked them to do.
Yeah, I do like that, too. And I should definitely... Yeah. I wonder if there's anything we could draw that would change our play here. Probably not.
I mean, Thalia's Lieutenant I think I would play over Luminarch Aspirant, but...
Maybe. It's definitely close. Like, you get more value the more you, like, turn it, like, chill.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But it's also true that, like, sometimes you don't want value, you want immediate pressure. It's a bit complicated. Like, okay, one of the counters clearly goes on Luminary Smith is attacking this turn.
Yes.
But I kind of don't want to put the other counter there because it's like...
Well, yeah, I wanna make Dauntless Bodyguard a 4/3 and Luminar Aspirant a 2/2.
Okay, I think I'm in for that.
Yeah.
It could be just this and this.
No, I feel like 4 is like you often want the things to be bigger than 4.
That's true.
Like if they just play Skyclave. And
One on Bodyguard is definitely better, Kane, because if you put both on this Lunar Transparent, this is the obvious target for like a Skyclave.
I don't want to do that.
Which is like a card they play 4 of, so like it's pretty well clear. So I think just the two things that can attack 1 and 1 is right.
I like that.
Like, to be honest, my second choice is 1 on the Bodyguard, 1 on or just these two.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think that is also a reasonable choice, but I like just getting the damage in.
Yeah, their light tool is very relevant because like if they can't hit the light tool threshold for their cards, like Righteous Valkyrie doesn't really function.
Also, like if you can ever force them to if they play Valkyrie and they're forced to chump block, like they play Valkyrie, we kill it. Next turn, we want them to be forced to chump block with whatever they play.
Right.
Like this is exactly what winning looks like. Yeah, and like that wasn't even that nuts of a draw, right? Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
You just like that's what winning looks like, and you just can do it, right? Like,
I mean, look, Angels is bad, but I've heard takes to the effect of Angels is 80-20, and I just think that isn't true.
That's insane.
If you want my perspective of the matchup, I think at the moment, my opinion is about 65-35.
I would say 65-35, yeah.
It's bad, okay? It's not a fatal matchup. You can win.
Yeah. And like being on the play is really important.
Yes, the hardest game to win is the one you have to win on the draw, because if you're going to win a match, you have to kind of win 1 and 1.
Yeah.
But after watching 2 games, you think it's 61.3? Okay, I'm glad we have some precise numbers. You know.
Like the RCQ I played last weekend, I
snap kept this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not the nut draw, but it's a good hand.
I mean, I think only Portable Hole's removal is not ideal on the draw, but I don't think I can realistically mulligan this. Yeah. Like, if Adeline weren't the hand that we're worse at beating down, I might mulligan.
Yeah.
But yeah, here I'm keeping. Also, here's another thing. On the draw in this matchup, I'm just playing this.
Yeah, slam it.
On the draw in this matchup, I mulligan hands that don't have removal basically without reservation. Yeah. On the play, that's not what I do, but on the draw, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a thing that moves. I do so love killing the things that move.
Uh-huh.
Yes, White is a much more fundamentally sound deck is the right, like, mindset.
Yeah.
Similarly, White against Greasefang, honestly, see, it's not really... Wait, I think I just played Portable Hole this, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the easiest Portable Hole of my life.
Yeah. So, similarly, like, Angels against Greasefang, like, your best strategy isn't really to rest in peace them. In my opinion, your best strategy is to play Thali on turn 2 and then hope their deck loses to itself.
Yeah. Which it does a lot.
Like,
Greasefang has some flaws.
Right. So, like, remember when I said I think Angels like 65-35 and, like, Rules like 70-30? Like, my opinion is, I would say that Greasefang is like 60-40, honestly.
Yeah.
And the 40 is almost entirely like, their deck didn't function, then you killed them.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't have much time for their deck to not function.
Right. If they stumble and mumble, usually they die.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Adeline, go.
Do you want to jam?
Oh.
I want to jam.
So, like, we gain a 1-1, we lose this, we get a counter. That actually seems good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Because basically, our total power is the same, but our opponent will have 3 less life.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, Greasefang is elite at losing to itself is very accurate, in my experience. Yeah. I mean, look, chat, we all know, if Greasefang did the Greasefang thing every game consistently in turn 3, it would be the best second Pioneer, and it would probably be banned.
Yes.
The problem with the deck is not its power level. Okay, so they clearly have company here.
Or they have nothing.
You want to hope they have nothing attack with everyone?
No, I don't.
I mean, that's a really dangerous line. I mean, we probably can safely attack with Adeline.
I think so, yeah.
And if that's what we're doing, we should play, like, some guys first.
Yeah, do we want to attack with, Hopeful Initiate too?
I don't think so. It could get eaten.
Yeah.
Pretty easily, honestly.
Yeah.
So I think we should play these two and attack like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greasefang is a lot like Charmeleon, that's for sure.
Greasefang is the most like Charmeleon.
Yeah, a quote from Greg is, I don't understand how people show up to tournaments and register Greasefang because, like, the tournament is just
I have said that many times.
And Greg's argument is basically, like, it just seems like the tournament just isn't really in your control. Obviously, it's an overstatement. I'm not saying there isn't skill in playing Greasefang decks. There definitely is.
Yeah, there definitely is.
It's it's not the highest of agencies. Yeah, I think just this.
Yeah.
Charmeleon confirmed to be a rat. Well, this is a pro-rat stream, so keep that in mind.
It's a pro-Charmeleon stream.
Whoa. What do you got against Rattata, Greg? But anyway,
So, like, if this is a bad company, we're in a good spot. If it's a good company, we're dead.
Yeah, that's basically correct, I think.
That's just how this works, right?
So then tanking means either very bad or very good.
I think it often means the bad thing.
Oh, we're deceased.
Yeah.
That's unlucky. We should concede.
I'm not ready to concede quite yet.
Wow, you are very optimistic.
Hello.
My
name is Greg Michael. Nice to meet you.
Like, you get this is going to trigger.
At the beginning of each end step?
Yes.
Each end step? I did not get that, actually.
So this is going to trigger, they're going to make an angel and gain 8 life, and then this is going to be turned on.
Okay, you can concede.
Trust me, we can't beat 2 lands.
Yeah.
Alright, well that was a nice matchup. As I said, 65-35, but you know. I mean, look, I also think that just like, it's definitely true that this mono-white deck is bad matchups. My response to that claim is always just, name a Pioneer deck that doesn't have bad matchups. Like, if you named the empty set, you win a prize.
I love naming the empty set. It's my favorite set.
Is it? Wait. My favorite set is the set that contains only the empty set.
I like the set that contains the empty set and the empty set.
Okay, gotcha.
AKA 2.
Well, you could phrase it that way, but I wouldn't choose to do so.
And that was a joke that was funny for probably none of the viewers.
The empty set is not Pioneer legal? That is true. You need to have at least 60 cards.
Yeah. What if there's a card in Phyrexia All Will Be One called the Empty Set?
That would be great. You should know, that, by the way, chat, that the reason I picked 1 as my favorite set is because I once famously claimed that it was the weirdest number.
That's true.
Which
I have picked 17. Also known as the set containing the empty set, the set containing the empty set, the set containing the set containing the empty set, the set containing the set containing... Okay.
You gotta stop. This is too much. But yeah.
So this is a not sure if it was funny, but you at least got it. That's all I ever want.
That's really the content we strive for.
Yeah. So what you should know is, through my last job, I was in a situation where...
Sneep.
Oh, this sounds great. Where I had to discuss what is the weirdest number. So more specifically, if you were to take the numbers from 1 to 20, and I just mean whole numbers, no fractions, no irrationals. Let's not get weird here, you know what I mean. We take all the whole numbers from 1 to 20 and lay them out. Which number is the weirdest? Like, which one's the weirdest? I don't know. Like, based on whatever characteristics you think makes a number weird, which number is the weirdest? And I claimed confidently that 17 is the weirdest number. And what I learned is that my confidence was overstated. That there are a lot of numbers that people think are weird that aren't 17.
Yeah, I think it's easily 1, to be clear.
I mean, I think 1 is a good answer if you pulled, like, mathematicians.
Ooh, see, Wit's got me. Wit's got me with the 1.
Yeah. I like that, like, so far there's not been a repeat answer in the chat. So my personal favorite answer, the best answer I ever got was someone said 13. Now, to be fair, 13 was the second most common answer. So, like, I didn't think that was that weird. And then I said, everyone, when they answered, I always asked, why? Why did you pick that number? And so someone said 13, and I said, okay, why 13? And they said, well, a 13 is made up of a 1, which is the straightest possible line, and a 3, which is the squiggliest possible second thing. And just the mix of, like, a straight line and a squiggly thing, that makes it weird.
That's an insane answer.
And I was just like, yeah, okay, sure.
Also, I'm really, I hard stand by 1. It's so 1.
Yeah.
1 is so many weird things. Like, 1 isn't prime because, like, the definition of prime excludes it from being prime specifically. Also, that's fucking weird.
I got too distracted. What card did they play?
Oh, yes, it's Foul Emissary.
Enters about a look at the top.
You can emerge off it for Val. It's a friend of Emerge.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's going to happen. We should play Adeline Attack.
Let's play Adeline Attack with everything.
I mean, like, I think 1 is just, like, clearly the right answer.
Yeah.
Like, basically, you can give any answer you want. You're allowed to have any opinion on this question. But if you would like to be correct, you must answer 1. That's how I feel. But anyway.
Can we read Foul Emissary again? When you sacrifice it while casting a spell with Emerge, make a 3/2. Okay.
That's it. That's what it does. I mean, I assume this is a, this is clearly an Emerge deck. They probably have the 5/6 that taps 4 things and has Flash.
Yeah.
That's
Elder Deep Friend?
Elder Deep Friend, yeah, that's right. So that's what I think their deck does. Alright, Fire Mutavault, play Thali's Lieutenant.
Seems good to me.
I mean, yeah, meanwhile, over here, we will attack with small white creatures. I don't really know how our opponent's going to beat this, to be honest. I also like that this thing is now a monstrous Hopeful Initiate at this point.
I love when Hopeful Initiate is, like, comically huge. It's doing its best work, you know?
Wait, I have a question. Do you think that he's been initiated yet, or do you think no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's like hopeful that he will be initiated, and he was initiated, but he like it hasn't been confirmed yet.
Okay.
Which cards do you think are good against their deck?
Well, they have a lot of elves and stuff.
And we're on the draw.
Probably not Braves.
Oh yeah, they have some Eldrazi.
Probably things that kill enormous things are good.
Yeah.
Like Cathars are good. This is probably good.
Is Redain just non-creatures?
Yeah, it's only non-creatures.
Okay.
Probably like Destroy Evil is good. Would be my guess. This is my like. These are like the cards I want.
I want to cut one Destroy Evil and call it a day.
Wait, I want to cut one Thali. I think they don't have
fair.
many non-creature spells,
Okay,
and we're boarding in a bunch.
Okay.
And it's a legend.
Okay, you can cut another Thalia, I guess.
Yeah, I'm interested, but for what?
Skyclave.
Yeah, okay. Really?
I love Skyclave.
I mean, you want to do this? They have very few non-creature spells, I suspect.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not the first counter. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think once he gets 2 counters, perhaps he's been initiated.
It's gotta have 4 power before it's initiated.
Jeez.
Hot take.
Tough to get into this order. I want to mull, I think.
Really?
On the draw? I don't know. We have 23 lands. If we brick twice, we lose, is basically the game.
I mean, we don't actually lose, though. Because we can just, like... If we brick twice and we hit on the 3rd draw, we play, like, 2/1, 2/1 Thali's Lieutenant.
That's true.
It's not even that bad.
You're kind of tugging me into it.
I would keep this hand.
I think it's pretty close.
It's definitely close.
Well, I think what I don't like about it is that this card is kind of not a card in our hand. But...
Yeah? I mean, if we hit 2 lands in the first 3 draws, it very much is a card, though.
Well, that's asking a lot, but... Well, it is true that a functioning hand is so likely to win because their deck is bad.
Yeah.
I am... Like, we clearly should be more likely to mulligan given that we're playing against blue-green emerge.
I would keep. You can mulligan. You have the power.
I'm in for keep. Also, nice. Chad, it's important to know that Greg's tipsy, so, you know, if he keeps her loose, it's because of that.
I think do you think they figured that out by now without us saying it?
Oh, I don't know.
Or do you think my average level of nonsense is high enough that...
Oh, I don't think it's clear, to be honest. Oh, yeah. Easy sneak. Why would I ever doubt it?
Never didn't have it.
Yeah, so I like that Bob and Cheese is testing the deck right now and complained that based on looking at the opening hand, it could never beat Gruul, then apparently won the game and the match against Gruul. So, you know, I did appreciate that. I appreciated the arc of Bob and Cheese playing the deck against Gruul.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Mono White is great. I don't say, if I was queued for PT Philadelphia, I would probably be playing Mono White. I don't expect the metagame to be that different. Like, yeah. I don't think anyone's going to break Pioneer. I would just play this deck.
Yeah.
The PTQs are limited, so I don't have to answer this question, but yeah, I'd be playing Mono White.
Yeah.
It's possible at the PT I would be higher on Rest in Peace, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
It's because I kind of expect more Phoenix.
The new set seems kind of juiced, IDK. I disagree. I mean, I think the lands are really relevant.
Okay, well, I think we should play Aspirant.
Yeah.
Was a little weird because Thali's Lieutenant, with 2 Thali's Lieutenants...
No, I get it. I still want to play Aspirant.
Okay, I do too. And I'm just going to attack for 3.
I love Aspirant.
Next turn, I think we're very likely to play Thali's Lieutenant.
Yes. And if we draw land, I think we're very likely to play Thomas Bodyguard, Thali's Lieutenant.
What if you want to play something finicky and cool? Well, I have an answer for you, Bob and Cheese. I have a solution to your problems. It's called being ruthless.
I think this deck is finicky and cool.
Yeah. I think it wins. I do think the new Mother of Runes new set might have a place in this deck.
Oh, the toxic one?
The Defector might, yeah. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's not a human, but, like, again, this deck doesn't actually have that many humans, despite claims to the contrary that are sometimes made.
Yeah.
So, like, wow, that's a lot of Elder Physics they found. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the legitimate claims Mono White has going for it is I think it is the most consistent deck.
Yeah.
This and attack?
Yeah.
Probably put the other counter on Aspirant itself, I guess. Yeah. Because if I were an opponent and I didn't have much going on here, I'd double block.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like that's what they have, is not much.
I don't know. I think the odds of an Elder Deep Friend coming out are very high.
Couldn't they have Elder Deep Friended last turn if they had it and they didn't find it off down?
Could they have? I haven't done
Yeah, they could just... It's 7, this is 4, that's...
Oh, isn't it
4.
8?
I think Elder Deep Fiend is 5 UU for Emerge. Am I wrong? Is it 60? I think it's 7.
Well, I think we're about to find out.
No, we're gonna...
Kogla, the Titan Ape.
Okay, that's not great for us.
That's really, really not good for us.
We have Cathar in hand. I mean, we can just kill it.
I think we should kill it.
Yeah, and I want to attack with both. I understand they can block and trade for Thali's Lieutenant with both their guys. That has to be okay with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 UU. I was pretty sure. I mean, see, fun fact, chat.
I famously never played this card.
I think red-black is somewhat consistent. Yeah, I think that's the other candidate. I think it's less consistent than white, but it's debatable.
Yeah.
I do agree that red-black is the other reasonable claim. But I think, like, mono white is, like, noticeably more consistent than, say, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think it's noticeably more consistent than Greasefang. I think it's noticeably more consistent than Green.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the other top decks, mono white, simply functions more often than.
Yeah.
The only stock deck you're considering is white. Wise. You know, if I were going to this event, the only stock deck I'd be considering is white. So, you know.
That's true.
Also, possibly the only deck I'd be considering. I mean, I haven't obviously tested it all with the new set because I don't have to care.
Yeah, I mean, you've also never played a not stock deck in your life. So.
Well, that isn't literally true. It does approach true. I did...
Lash Weed Lurker.
Wait, I think that's gonna beat us.
It is gonna beat us.
It's pretty unlucky they had Lashweed Liquor, to be honest. Because now Kogla's going to come back.
And then it's going to fight something.
Yeah.
I'm ready to concede.
Okay, they're at 4. We legitimately probably shouldn't concede for a little bit.
Ugh, fine.
I appreciate the wherewithal that you're taking this game. Like, I want to, like, not replay Barukathar because we need to clear blockers. Like, just, like, play 2 guys.
Okay, fine. Play that and Thalia's Lieutenant?
Yeah, in that order.
Yeah. They did cast Kogla. It was a while ago.
Well, don't worry. Brave the Element sure is in our deck right now.
It is not.
For the record, as a mono white enthusiast, I think that you definitely have to play for Brave, but I kind of hate Brave. Like, I think it's like a necessary evil, would be how I would describe Brave. Like, it's too good in the mirror and against green to, like, not play 4 in the main, but, like, you cut it, like, almost everywhere else.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But it's just like a generically, it's such a good card.
Oh, yeah. It is a very good card. Like, the thing is, it has a high floor, right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the matchups you board it out, but you're like, against red-black, it 1 mana trades for a kill spell every time.
Yeah.
Usually that trades up on mana. It's fine. Like, it's not good, you cut all of them, but it's fine.
Yeah. I wonder what emerge creature they're gonna play.
Oh, look, it's Elder Deep Friend.
Elder Deep Friend.
You know, the thing about Elder Deep Friend is I have to say at this moment, he and I are not really friends.
Yeah. I agree.
And they found Devastator provinces. That's concerning.
Oh no! What? Oh no! They can play it this turn. They're gonna turn their Oh, we're just dead.
Oh yeah, we sure are. Well, that was an experience.
So okay, I'm now a little skeptical of these Skyclave apparitions.
Really? Because we can exile the things they try to emerge off of.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I want to keep them. I can't imagine putting any of the cards from our sideboard into.
No, our deck is perfectly designed. Yeah. That's concerning. Well, I mean, were you not concerned, Puppets? I mean, I was concerned. Our hand is real bad.
Our hands, I want a mulligan. Do you want to keep?
No, I think I want a mulligan. I'm just coming to terms with it.
Yeah, I think maybe on the draw I'd keep. But...
It's a lot better on the draw, this hand, because this card's better.
Yeah.
But I think we just mull.
Oh, no.
We have to go to 5.
We do.
Okay.
This game's so bad.
I mean, I can't mull the 4.
I know. Oh no, we're gonna lose to emerge.
Well, I mean, if we owe to the league with the best I can pioneer, we have no one to blame but ourselves, you know? Don't worry, if you like, we can strategically drop in into the league and not tell anyone.
Yeah. Do you want to switch to a different format? You want to play some alchemy?
No.
Alchemy is pretty nice. I've been winning with some mono red.
Yeah, I don't particularly have any interest in switching to alchemy. I honestly couldn't, like, didn't they just rebalance like 20 different fucking cards in alchemy?
They did, yeah.
And I have no idea what effect those will have, and I frankly do not want to know.
One way to find out is by playing some alchemy.
Okay, we can play Adeline and Lieutenant next turn.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this game, we're probably going to lose, but it's not literally impossible for us to win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend mulling to 5.
Delete VOD, restart stream.
Emerge is just too good.
Should we just not put this one on YouTube? I feel like maybe it's just better if we leave this one off of YouTube.
This is a nice bit.
We can edit it out. I'll just say the hello and welcome bit again.
Oh my god.
It's not that hard to edit out a video. Like,
yeah.
You know.
I want to just reveal Kogla. I would also describe that as concerning.
I know. Oh no, it's Ether channel.
Well, don't worry. If we don't have anything in play, then how can Kogla hurt us, Craig? It can't is the answer.
Oh no. Oh.
All right. Well, I think I should animate evil and play this actually because I want to play Adeline next turn.
That makes a lot of sense.
The problem with our line is that it's very difficult for us to beat the Kogla and our opponent never casting another spell for the rest of the game. And I'm concerned they might ever cast another spell, is what I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
I guess we should have kept 7, you know, simply lesson learned.
Yeah.
It can hurt our life total with 7 power, yeah. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna concede. I'm off it.
That's fine.
Alright. Look, chat, this league never happened.
Wait, can you do me a favor and pull up the deck list?
No, I'm not.
No, do it. They all want it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SystemMagic stream. My name's Greg, this is Andrew, and we are tuning in for some mono white in Pioneer. The best deck in Pioneer. So, Andrew, can you tell us a little bit about this deck and why it's the best deck in Pioneer?
Oh, it beats everything except Emerge. Famously. the popular Pioneer deck Emerge.
Something, you should play some more Rest in Pieces if you expect Greasefang. Okay, you can fire it off. Yeah, tuning in for the beginning of the stream. That's impressive.
Wait, sorry, I have to open a few chests. Give me one moment. Because I lack the play points for some reason. Give me 1 minute. Actually, it's going to take too long. Whatever, I'm off it. I'm not opening all 100 chests on my account.
Or you could. I opened all my packs on the arena stream.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my god, I don't have a candle. I forgot. That's why we lost.
Oh my god, that's the funniest part about this. Alright, well my co-host is now grabbing a candle. This is quite a chaotic SystemMagic stream today.
Is the candle lighter in here?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
I was slightly concerned you were going to light the candle right behind my ear, but I'm glad you didn't.
Alright, excellent question. Thank you for the candle. Today we've got a favorite of the stream. For those who don't know, we're sponsored unofficially by the discount candle section at Target, and this is their Wisteria Blossom from their Room Essentials collection. Honestly, one of their nicer candles. It's got a really nice purple color, a nice cherry blossom and peach notes. Honestly, one of my favorite of the Target candles. I would definitely, like, if I saw this at Target again, I would definitely re-buy it, which I think is, like, a big note in its favor. And, yeah, highly recommend Target's Wisteria Blossom. It's definitely been lit the whole time.
Certainly the entire stream.
Well, the stream's only been going for about 2 minutes, so it's fine. We didn't even miss that much.
Yeah, that's true.
So
we're playing against Red Black Sack, by the way, which is not a good matchup either.
Yeah.
Are we going to play a single good matchup this league? I mean, unclear. Did we play a single good matchup in a hypothetical 2 games we may or may not have played earlier today?
It's weird that we have such a late start for our stream, but. I agree we deserve to lose because there was no candle.
Okay.
Dangerous on our turn or their turn?
Their turn. This is our turn.
This is still our turn.
Shieldred and Blood Crypt. So they could just untap and slam Shieldred, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That looks what they're doing because they would have played Blood
It's a
Crypt.
late start. Did we see a musical? We did not see it. We did. Which musical did we see?
Oh my god.
Did we see Moulin Rouge?
Oh my god. I do know that Greg famously loves Moulin Rouge.
My favorite musical.
He's always telling me so many nice things about Moulin Rouge. Also, it's nice that I'm playing Mono White, which deck I played an unreasonable number of times, so I can just do it in my sleep while we nonsense extremely hard.
Even I can Mono White in my sleep. Sometimes I do play it on Arena before going to bed.
Okay, and then do you often find yourself waking up and you're still moving the mouse and like clicking and stuff?
Yeah.
It's because you were just playing it in your sleep.
It's just you win so much. It's so easy.
Well, this game is going well. There are a lot of bad cards to play for us. The Red Black Stack matchup is really hard pre-board. Wait, so that's a lot of Shieldreds for Red Black Sack.
Yeah.
I mean, so much we can do about it, but it certainly is a lot of Shieldreds. Like, should I, like, Brave this turn? How much damage is it? Not lethal, but
3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
they go to 3, gain 2 up to 5.
And
that seems good.
Yeah, do it. Because we have Chef and Dunes.
See, the thing about Brave the Elements is that it works on Skyclave even though Skyclave isn't a human. The elements are not racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one of us is tipsy?
It's definitely chat lethal. Yeah, I do agree with that. I hear that everyone in chat already said that it was lethal and our opponent died.
Yeah. Wait, Andrew, if you just activated Chef and Dunes that turn also, they would be dead. See, if we're playing on Arena, that Cauldron Familiar would be unable to block.
Wow, wait, what? In Explorer?
Yeah.
Doesn't Explorer not use alchemy cards? I think Explorer doesn't use alchemy cards. I think that's just not true.
I was memeing. So they're 1 off dead, which is rough. Ooh, though that's an Adeline.
Wait, okay, so the first question is, so let's say that we Chef at Dunes and we use it, right? And then we alpha. What happens is they block this.
Well, they must block all the 4 power creatures, or else they die.
Which would be this and this.
And the Dauntless Bodyguard. They have to block all 3, and then they go to 1.
Oh.
So we lose.
They would eat this, and they would lose these 2.
Yes. Okay,
that's not bad.
Alternatively, though, what happens?
Adeline attack is lethal? I don't think the Adeline attack is lethal.
So if we play Adeline and Jam,
then they block this, and they block these 3 things. They take 1 from the token, 2 from this, and 2 from this.
Well, it's 3. 3 from. No, it's lethal. They're
right. This is 3.
That's 3. So we have 4 3s, a 2, and a 1.
No, you're right. So Adeline's lethal.
Adeline's lethal.
Okay, sorry, chat. We spent a lot of time analyzing lines that weren't lethal when Adeline was lethal.
No, we had 2 options, and we considered them both.
They gain 6 next turn, by the way. See, that's actually not true. You want to know why?
Because they're dead.
There is no next turn. Yep, 4 3s plus a 2 and a 1 is lethal.
Pew, pew, pew! Pew!
So anyway, yeah, so we just beat a bad matchup easily because Mono White's the best deck, you know.
They gain 20 next turn because it's the start of a new game.
That's also true. All right, so I like to put in this matchup is you want all the wedding announcements because you're trying to grind them. You want the Redains because they stop Mayhem Devil. You want
notably the backside is what you want.
Yes, you want the Deck Stones and the Destroy Evils because you have to be able to kill. Wait, well, the Destroy Evils are kind of mid, but this guy has a lot of shield dreads. Not this guy. This person has a lot of shield dreads. Specialist kills Mayhem Devil. Brutal Cathar and Brave are both bad.
Have you considered that before you had 69 cards and that was nice?
I hadn't considered that. Oh, and I think we also boarded in some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the card that's bad in this matchup is Thalia because it's an X1 for Mayhem Devil. You kind of need like a lot of toughness to win this matchup.
Yeah.
Even though Thalia's good if it lives, that's like a fiction. It doesn't happen. So I think with this config though, where we have the Redains like clunking up our curve a bit, maybe we don't want the Specialist.
That makes sense to me.
But we probably do want the portal holes.
Maybe just 2 of them. Or maybe cut a Destroy
Evil.
I think
3 is probably right. I suspect this is right.
Okay.
Just because like, I think you really want to stop the Cauldron thing.
How do you like the Rakdos mid matchup with this deck? Also curious what Phoenix is like.
53%, 55%.
Yeah, we like both matchups. We think they're both slight favorites for Mono White.
The data agrees with that claim.
And the data agrees, yes.
Lysian's an easy mulligan.
It's not an easy mulligan.
We don't even have multiple 1-drops this time.
It's a mulligan. I just want to be clear that it's kind of a hard mulligan. You're like, ugh, guess I got a mulligan.
So this is interesting. Because what I want to do is cook a Gonjo, I think. But it's a little dangerous. So let me explain the reason I want to tuck a Ganjo. So we clearly can't tuck the 1-drops or the 2-drops,
Yes.
right?
So it's either Adeline, Skyclave, or Iganjo.
So the problem with tucking Skyclave is our opponent is playing a list of this deck that's already Mayhem Devil reliant that also has a bunch of Shieldred.
Yeah.
So Skyclave's gotta be insane.
Get that Iganjo out of here. I want
Okay.
to tuck the Iganjo.
Yeah. Oh, I think Iganjo is right. And if you're putting back a land, it's definitely Iganjo. Because you really don't want to be in a situation where you keep the Iganjo and draw another Iganjo.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're ever looking at a hand where you're planning to play Iganjo as a land and trying to figure out which land to tuck, usually you should tuck Iganjo.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Ooh, now my least favorite situation, the Luminarch Aspirant Hopeful Initiate situation.
it's fine. You just put the counter on the Hopeful Initiate because they're going to kill one of them anyway.
Yeah.
Although I guess against Mayhem Devil, actually, there's kind of an argument for putting on the Aspirant, but it's probably
I want
wrong.
to put it on the Hopeful Initiate now that they played this. Oh. Wait, I want to play Portable Hole and Initiate.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I put Portable Hole in my deck to break up Oven Familiar, obviously, but this plays.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they don't play a Mayhem Devil next turn, we can play this, train,
Yeah.
which is really nice. Oh, UG Emerge is the best deck in the format, H-Fang, yeah. It actually is the only deck that beats Mono White.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah. It's because they have so many colorless creatures, and we have Brave the Elements.
Yeah, that makes
God,
sense.
I feel like even if we draw a land, I want to play Luminarch Aspirant.
No, I think that's probably right. Because if we play Adeline, we have no good attack, really.
Yeah.
Or if we play this, like, our attacks are great.
Yeah.
And we're kind of only playing one spell a turn anyway.
Yeah, slam it. I mean, the awkward thing is, like, if we draw a land and then another 2-drop, we could have gone, like, 3-drop, 3-drop, double 2.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think we should worry too much about that scenario that precise.
Yeah.
Like, I think mostly our mindset should be we're playing one spell a turn for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Also, at some point in this matchup, you often actually use Hopeful Initiate's ability. I think this is one of them actually used the most.
Yeah.
Um,
Quote, you never use Hopeful Initiate's ability and win the game.
wait, are you aware that I did that at NRG Champs?
Uh-huh, I watched the match, yeah. I wasn't watching that much of NRG Champs, but somehow everything you've brought up so far, I was watching.
Wait, I think I might have done it on an off-camera match.
Oh,
I actually
okay.
didn't remember I did it on
You
camera.
did it against Will Kruger.
Oh, right. That
It was
great.
really good against Will Kruger.
No, actually, this is actually something we found in our testing against Gruul. Is like, one way to win the Gruul matchup is what we call the machine gun.
Yeah.
Which is where you have 2 Hopeful Initiates, and you have a large creature in play,
Uh-huh.
and every turn you just bash them and kill something. It's really messed up, actually.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't love that our opponent can do 2 damage to anything anytime they want.
Yeah.
If we're making a list of things that I love, I would say this is not on the list.
Okay. Can I have the list? I want to know what is on the
It's
list.
quite long.
Okay.
So,
Where is this Charmeleon on the list?
it is on the list.
Nice. What about this crown?
It is not on the list.
What? Do you want to wear it? Yeah, I bet you'll like it a lot more if you wear it for a bit.
Why is this happening to me? This is insane. I would say that individuals in chat are on the list, but I'm not sure chat as a whole is on the list.
Wow, which individuals?
I won't name any names to protect the guilty.
Okay, to protect the guilty, huh?
Okay, so I think we should just play Skyclave. I don't think there's much getting cute here.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this isn't a great position we find ourselves in, but if our opponent's 2 cards aren't great, we could win here, for sure.
Agreed.
And, like, they don't have enough damage on board to do that much. Like, look, if they want to sack their blood and Witch's Oven, then they kill our... I guess they will Witch's Oven. But then there's nothing under this, so that doesn't...
Yeah, it just kills a 2/2.
Yeah, like, okay. It all seems pretty fine for us.
Hey, Zach! Welcome! Great to have you here. Welcome back. We missed you.
Hey, Greg missed you. I was pretty okay. No,
Yeah, we just started streaming, actually.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
crazy. This is our first match.
Yeah, chat is definitely less than the sum of its parts. I think that is pretty much beyond question. No. Does this sack get anything to turn? Question. Wow, it
Wow.
does. That's insane.
That's brutal.
I mean, it's fine.
As friend of the stream, Olivia Rodrigo would say, it is brutal out here.
See, like, it's possible next turn our play is supposed to be, like, blow up reflection.
Yeah.
Although it's a little awkward because, like...
It is pretty free, isn't it?
Well, like, we can't attack, though. Because of this. Also, I think we should trade.
I love trading, even though it takes away our ability to...
Train?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's life.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, we're probably not going to win this game even that. That's very bad. Our opponent has too many game objects they can sacrifice.
They have too many rectangles. That's the word.
Yeah.
If we drew a Dane, we'd be in a good spot.
You're a little late to the party, buddy.
Yeah. The wedding already happened.
I think we just destroy this. We have to. Otherwise, they're going to copy Mayhem Devil.
And we're screwed, yeah.
Probably if they copy Mayhem Devil, the turn will not end with our board dead. It will end with us dead.
Yeah.
So... Oh yeah, we're certainly up a game in 0-0. Certainly no matches were played before that.
Yep. Start of the street. It was a really long game one.
Wait, I like that gag much better. The idea that just our game one just took so long.
Ignore the clock over there. I'm so tempted to cut the video.
You obviously shouldn't do that. Also, this is the second time this has happened.
For the first time, I wasn't there.
Yeah, but, you know... Greg, we're a stream of honor. People can see all of our wins, losses, our ups and our downs, our high moments and our low moments, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a long game one where the motor restart bug happened. That's true.
That's a good point.
Don't underestimate the motor restart bug.
I never overestimate Moto.
Yeah, I would say that is not a problem you commonly have. Okay, I've had enough.
I'm ready to concede. Wow, I like that you pressed draw a card and nothing happened.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. It's a classic Smooth Calyx. I think we submit our deck is correct.
Yeah, we could...
What are you looking for? You think it might be different play draw?
What if we cut a Destroy Evil for the 4th Luminar Cast Sprint?
I don't want to do that. I'd rather cut this, I think. If anything. Like, this card's good, but 4 is a lot.
Like, we didn't see any Shieldreds.
You think they boarded out all their Shieldreds?
No, but what if they just had 2? And they just drew both of them?
I mean, if they have 2 Shieldreds, I might still want to trade. But, like, most of my other removal... Like, this needs to kill Mayhem Devil. This needs to kill Mayhem Devil.
Okay, fine. Fire it off. You convinced me. You've heard I'm ready to concede a lot. That's weird because the stream just started. We've only lost 1 game.
I think this is a keep.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a little awkward because the Mayhem Devil comes like too quick before we can flip announcement. Our hand is a bit better, but you know. I mean, Mie knows the lore about Azax. All my homies hate Azax. Okay, sorry.
I mean, I have only played against modern Neoform once in my life, and I did not take many game actions.
How many would you say you took?
My game actions were play Urza's Tower, play Urza's Tower. End of game actions.
Oh my god. And that's
I might have like played a sphere or a map or 2, but you know.
And that's why you love the modern format so much.
Yeah. You know, sometimes Urza's Tower is enough to kill him. Urza's Tower is really good.
See, the joke about
you
this
just
thing
play
is...
it and they concede.
Neoform can lose to itself in enough bizarre ways that it might be the case that you somehow won.
Those are my only game actions.
Yeah, but what if they reach a state where they can no longer win and then they concede?
I see. Does that actually happen?
Oh, Neoform's a nice deck, Greg.
Oh, no.
If you want to have some chats about Neoform, it's quite the deck.
I really don't. Oh, maybe they died off pact. That's nice.
You never had a Neoform opponent just lose to their own pack before? I mean, that's a pretty common experience.
I just told you I've only played against Neoform once.
Okay, well, I'm afraid we might be losing our first game of the stream. First match of the stream. I mean, we kind of drew all lands, which isn't awesome for us.
Uh-huh.
Part of Neoform's fail rate is Zach's Tilt community. That is correct, because my understanding is that 100% of Neoform players currently playing the deck are Azax. If they're using a different username, that's just one of his many alts.
Yeah.
For when he is banned for toxic scooping.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, this isn't a good draw from our opponent, but it's also not a good draw from us.
Yeah. It's
So
fine. We're going to draw Adeline. That was the most likely card for us to draw.
Yeah, let's pass, shall we?
I agree.
Do you still play this for the RC? I mean, I'm going to. You can follow your heart. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I am gonna like tell you that I'm not gonna go to the RC, and then I'm gonna drive separately, and I guess what deck I'm gonna bring.
Blue-green emerge.
Blue-green emerge!
Yeah, the thing about blue-green emerge is it's this generation's green-black wolves.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take the hit out, shall we?
Yeah. Also, if anyone in the chat is in the Minneapolis area and has a nice blue-green emerge list I could borrow, I would really appreciate it.
Would you say you're in the market?
I would say I'm in the market. If someone provides me a blue-green emerge deck in the next 72 hours, I will play it.
Okay, well now we can like use castle.
That's pretty nice. Do you want to attack and draw some cards?
Well, wait. I think it's possible we should attack with one token.
Because you don't want to. You'd rather have a 1/1 than draw a card.
I think so.
That makes some sense.
So I think this is actually a common thing about wedding announcement that's pretty weird, which is that when you have wedding announcement in play, you almost always prefer the token.
Yeah.
And people screw this up like pretty often.
Hopefully a deck for Greg will emerge. Yes, excellent. Do they fix the thing where you can't play more RCQs after you win one? Unfortunately, they didn't, and the bad news is, despite me playing 2 RCQs last weekend and me losing very few games of Magic, I did not win one.
Wasn't that the weekend before last?
Yeah, it was the weekend before last. You're right.
I still need to give you your winnings from, oh my god.
That's true.
The solution to that problem is moving to Canada. Yeah, in Canada they have socialized RCQ invites, so you can win multiple.
Really?
Yes. Everything I said was true except for the word socialized.
I wasn't sure if we were memeing or not.
So I don't know why this current thing is happening. I would like to state. They don't have a sack out in play. I guess they have dispute in hand is why this is happening.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to trade for this.
Or they have like a bunch of claims. Wait,
I don't
why
know.
didn't you make a guy?
Well, I don't want to block this.
Oh.
Oh wait, I guess I did.
I think you did.
I'm sorry. You're right. I should have. Well, wait, maybe I didn't, because I do want to make them have the way to sack it. But it seems like they probably would. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's super
That's fine.
Are we winning?
I think we might be winning.
This is insane.
They only have 1 card in hand? They still only have 1 card in hand?
Yeah.
They do have more rectangles than us, though.
I mean, not by that much. Witch's ovens? Wait, they're out of gas.
Yeah.
We're in business. Castle Ardenville, take me home. Castle Ardenville, all the way.
We just have drawn basically no non-lands, and I think we're winning.
So, I don't know if we should attack.
I think we shouldn't attack.
Okay. Like, I get that we could have gone to it, but I don't want to.
I don't want to Iganjo it either.
But, yeah.
Well, you won 3 for Atlanta, NRG, LGS, then NRG, then Moto. That's just rude. Hashtag shrinking the game over there.
From me to Queen to... Uh-oh. Do you think we can bait it into attacking or blocking somehow? I mean, that's not entirely a joke.
Maybe.
Like, it's not that unlikely, is it? And I mean, that card isn't that effective against wedding announcement in general. I mean, that's why we board in wedding announcements. I mean, I think we should attack.
Hiya.
And then post-combat, I should just play Dauntless Bodyguard and pass, presumably?
Yeah. whether or not they do the thing.
I mean, they're thinking about it, which is honestly better. What I prefer. Okay, they did not block.
That's fine.
This?
Yeah. We know not that human.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I don't...
Them drawing Mayhem Devil into Deadliest View was pretty rough for us, but...
Yeah, it was. I mean, we're not even dead.
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely losing now, I think. But, like, it wouldn't take that much to get back in the game. I don't like whatever this is.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's very bad. Wait, we can draw Deckstone.
Ooh, yeah.
We can also draw Redeem, which would set off all of it.
Yeah. You know, the best declaration in stone is the top declaration in stone.
Ooh, that is nice.
Oh no, it's Urgborg, son of Turgborg.
Okay, they're sacking their treasure.
Ooh, maybe they're gonna attack.
Maybe. I'll sack this.
Sure.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
I'm that was not, I was not supposed to do that. All right. Well, that was quite the play by me. Okay, well, it's fine. We just don't have any non-land permanents anymore.
Those are overrated. Now they might attack, though.
Yeah. Maybe they will.
I would attack if I was our opponent.
Well, we made them good. Now we don't even need to draw Deckstone. We can just draw anything that kills a thing that is not destroyable. Man, Iron Stars has been terrible, but we did see two Fables and... We did see Fable and multiple Shield Dreads. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I stand by our decision making. I don't stand by the outcome, though. Okay.
Yeah, seems fine.
I mean, we're losing badly, but we can still win.
We're losing.
Like, if they just draw a land here, we're, like, kind of okay.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that many sackable objects right now.
Yeah. Not many of their rectangles are sackable. Wow. It's rough.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal out here.
Yeah, it's not that brutal. There's a lot of mayhem.
Oh, Dexon already only hit one thing, right? Because of the ovens. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Chad is right about that.
Yeah.
I have to take 3, right? Because if I go to block...
If you try and double block, they'll just sack a food and kill the thing.
Yeah. Well, the other issue is, don't worry, we're very close to being dead on board right now.
Uh-huh.
Like, exceptionally close. I mean, I guess if we draw Redain, maybe we're in it.
Ooh, that's true.
Okay. Well, that's clearly worth casting. We don't really have attacks, though. Do we? Right? Because...
No.
I mean, I could Alpha, I suppose, but that seems like we're just going to die.
Yeah, I don't want Alpha.
Well, I admit this has never been a great matchup. We drew Wedding Announcement. We did not try to defend Redain. They had a pretty insane series of draws from that game state.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, we were just at parity and they drew 3 Mayhem Devils and...
A Deadly Dispute in 4 draws or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, that is correct.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't love where things stand in this game. I mean, we're not literally dead, but the problem is they're gonna, like, God, we have to draw Redain, like, probably immediately, I guess, to win. Maybe we can win with, like, a draw of a kill spell.
Okay,
Maybe.
yeah.
I'm not even sure we can, but it's possible. Okay, well, I'm going to cast that.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess we can also make a token at some point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's good. So what exactly are attacks? Well, Adeline's clearly attacking, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to attack with Hopeful Initiate too, although does that just leave us dead?
Well, we have still 1, 2, 3 blockers back.
Yeah, but they're
gonna kill this one, I guess.
And also, like, they have a hive.
No, it should be just Adeline, I think.
it had just be Adeline.
What's nice, though, is that our opponent is kind of disincentivized for blocking this token because if I were our opponent, I would currently think our other card is a Gonjo.
Yeah.
Because what could it be? Of course, they didn't consider that could be Destroy Evil, but, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's a smart block from our opponent.
What do you mean?
Just blocking with Hive.
Yeah, I think they should block with Hive, then sack Hive the Witch's Oven, then sack the food.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the right play from them. But, I mean, we can't do anything about this. I don't know. Like, it's just kind of where we're at.
Yeah. If only Destroy Evil were Valor.
Huh, they took it. It's weird. Well, I don't know why. I don't understand why they chose to do that, but...
Sure. I mean, they could just...
I mean, I'm going to pass. Whatever. Oh. This is why they did it. They're killing us?
Does seem like they should have floated the mana and then sacked the food.
Wait, so we should blow up the food right now. Right?
They're just gonna get another... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Token Dolly's Lieutenant, I think?
Yeah. And hey, Bland Riley, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
Okay, I mean, I think we're still dead, actually, sadly. Because they can animate a thing, sack it for 2 damage, sack a food, and sack a bando for 2 damage. Which is 6, by my count.
Yeah.
But, you know... Are we going to win a single match on our stream when we claim to be streaming the best deck? Is
But
a
we've
valid
only
question.
been streaming for 1 match. You can't be that upset that we're always... Sometimes you start 0-1.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, man. Alright, so... Uh-oh. It seems like they might be seeing the line.
Uh-oh, yeah.
I don't like this. Well, we did lose as a direct result of having this Destroy Evil, so...
Yeah.
Maybe you were right.
And hey, ACCPI, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. We should have fried an oven instead.
Well, that doesn't help. They just sack both foods, deal 2, and then they oven with their 1 oven,
yeah.
deal 2. We're still dead that way.
Yeah.
Hey,
can you do me a favor? Can you pull off the deck list real quick?
Oh my god.
How do I leave?
You can't use Moto, Greg. It's beyond
I don't know how it works. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SystemMagic stream. We're your hosts. My name is Greg. This is Andrew, and we are here to play the best deck in Pioneer. To play some mono-white humans in Pioneer.
To play some blue-green Emerge in Pioneer.
A really nice list here. Just so you know, it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream tonight.
Oh my god.
We just came back from seeing a nice musical. And we can't stream for that long. Excellent question about today's candle spots.
Oh, this is insane.
Today we have a nice, back to the Target candle section. We've got a nice Wisteria Blossom. For those who don't know, we are unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. And this is a nice addition from their collection, Wisteria Blossom. A nice, beautiful purple color, a nice cherry blossom and peach smell. Really one of our favorite candles. So, should I have pretended that we did not get a candle and like run to grab a second one?
I think that would have been a nice bit,
I thought about it.
But I do think the bit was kind of long as it was, so, I did appreciate you keeping it a bit short.
We forgot to reset the punt counter. A fun fact is that while I know how to reset the strategy and the nonsense counter, I don't know how to reset the punt counter.
Well, that's insane. So, we're playing in some weird Karuga deck. I don't know what weird Karuga deck. This isn't the normal version.
Yeah.
The normal version doesn't have all these, black sources. So, I really don't know what our opponent has here.
Yeah.
But we should probably play Aspirant Dauntless Bodyguard with Unfollowed with Thales Lieutenant, is my guess. Right?
I want to play Bodyguard Lieutenant.
Oh.
With the idea that we'll probably cast Brutal Cathar next turn.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I want to put this on Thalia.
That's fine.
Because Thalia is usually very good against Kruger decks.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Oop, that's not what I wanted. Because we're basically getting 3 counters out of it.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Well, just that it might be 2 is the issue.
Yeah. It's still good enough for me.
Okay. Okay. See, I don't really think this worked out worse. I'm not sure if we should see Land Binding specifically coming, but...
Yeah, I still think the odds that we cast Brutal Cathar next turn are high.
I don't think they're that high.
Okay, I was wrong. You were right.
Mm-mm.
I apologize.
Well, this is a good one in the situation. We should probably play that and Luminarch Aspirant.
Yeah.
And then put a counter on one of the smallish creatures.
Yep.
Actually, possibly we should put a counter on, Luminarch Aspirant Hopeful Initiate. That can't be right. More damage.
Nah, more damage.
Okay, so Recruitment Officer?
Yeah.
Or actually
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard, yeah. Bodyguard's got to be better than Recruitment Officer. The O1 bracket is where you understand the outermost contours of the format. Yeah, we're becoming experts in the outermost contours of the
What
format.
do you mean? We just started streaming. This is not the O1 bracket.
Oh my god. I mean, I think it's not unlikely that we will get back Thalia next turn if nothing happens. But
Yeah.
I guess probably something will happen or they'll be dead.
Yeah.
So
They are at 5 life points.
Stop jiggling. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Well, wait. So they might find Titan, but we can probably beat Titan.
It does seem like we can beat Titan. Are they gonna find Agent of Treachery? It feels
That's
like we
not
can beat
gonna
that
beat
too.
us. No, I mean Titan is a 4/4, a 7/7, and 4 life, I believe.
5 life.
Okay, so they'll be at 10 and have 2 blockers. That seems beatable still. I think it's very beatable.
Yeah.
Are they dead on board? Or dead to Brutal Cathar?
It feels like they're dead to Brutal Cathar.
So let's say we Brutal Cathar the 4/4.
Yeah.
We Alpha. Right? They basically have to block Thalia's Lieutenant.
Yeah, and they take 4, 7. It's very lethal.
Okay, great. Nice deck. Sorry, that was uncalled for, but, I just really like beating up Enchantees.
Yeah. I thought we could never beat it.
Certainly some have claimed that. So, I don't know much about this variant of Enchantees. Against stock Enchantees, I board in these cards.
Okay.
And I cut Brave and Brutal Cathar as the prophecies foretold.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, that's not quite enough cards. 1 second. I think Max liked leaving in a few Brutal Cathars, but there's also just the Deckstone stuff Deckstone is decent.
Yeah, we're Brave to stop.
Oh wait, no, it was we left these for because of sweepers.
Yeah.
But this deck's not red, so the sweeper's probably gonna be stopped by Brave.
Okay.
This deck is probably playing temporary lockdown with their sweeper, would be my guess. So I bet that we want Deckstone, and I guess either 2 Braves or 2 Brutal Cathars.
Sounds like a nice time for a coward split.
I think we should play 2 Brutal Cathars.
Boo!
So, here's my opinion on Coward Splits chat. If I'm 51% sure something's better, I just always make the 51% call with the idea that, over the course of my lifetime playing Magic, I will win more as a result.
I love coward splits.
I mean, I think coward splits are basically betting on variance, and bravery 2-ofs is basically betting on yourself.
I love betting on variance over myself.
But Greg, don't you know that famously you're one of the best players in Minnesota?
I don't know. Unclear.
Certainly many are saying that.
Many have said that.
You agree that it's many, though.
Yeah.
Not just a few.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Titan of Industry is pretty bad.
As long as you count as being a player in Michigan.
Some have certainly counted me as a player in Michigan.
And my teammate MSJ doesn't count because he's my teammate.
That makes sense.
Excellent use of the exclamation point Greg command.
Yeah, chat, here's an important update. So I'm not queued for Philly, and it's no longer possible for me to queue. So I will not be the reigning Pro Tour champion for the first time in 5 years.
That's very disappointing. Do you think I should invite the reigning Pro Tour champion to be my stream co-host?
Nah. Alright, so we just...
Are there LCQs? Please do invite them.
So I'm just going to play Animate Mutavault, play Follies at home.
Yeah. Do the thing.
Yeah, so I'm Azax. There aren't LCQs. There are PTQs at the event that are 4 slaughters for Minneapolis.
They're 4. Wait, they're limited and they're 4 slaughters?
Yes.
I didn't know there were 4 slaughters.
It's basically a GP. There are 8 invites up for grabs.
Wow, shit, that makes me more likely to attend.
Well, you're welcome to attend.
I didn't say I was 0% to attend. But...
You did famously say that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we did get temporary lockdown, but it's kind of okay. Like, I think we should play a 1-drop and attack for 3.
That, I agree.
And I guess it should be this one.
Yeah.
It would be nice if we had a second white source, in the sense that we'd be winning the game easily because we'd skyclave this.
Yeah.
But we might be able to win anyway. Our opponent doesn't appear to have green mana, which I believe is a significant issue for them.
Yeah.
You have to play sealed and win a match of draft. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about this. The top 8 draft of these things, assuming it is a top 8 draft and not just like one more match of sealed,
it's
going to be bizarre.
It's so weird.
Right, because
you don't hate draft at all.
Well, you definitely don't. But also, like, do you like draft? Like, I don't know if your draft strategy should be different. I don't know. It's very strange. It's top 8 draft. Yeah, this is going to be a bizarre tournament.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, I'm going. I have booked my plane ticket. Well, that doesn't really do anything once this is already down.
Yes.
Is the issue. So probably we fire Mutavault and Bash.
And then play Dauntless Bodyguard?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, I just want to push the damage, right?
Yeah.
It's just now we're losing, I think. I'm going to pick this.
Yep.
And I think we should attack with both.
Yep.
And I will sack Dauntless Bodyguard, obviously, if they block.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, there's no way we're ever activating Recruitment Officer this game, but...
Well, yeah, but if those things right.
Yeah, do it. And when they play a haste creature that kills us, we'll be sad.
Goal is low variance. I guess that's true, yeah. I guess you try to draft a deck that doesn't lose to itself very often, insofar as it's a concept.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you don't overthink it and you just draft the best deck.
Yeah.
I think you treat it like you're on Arena and that hate drafting doesn't matter, right?
Well, you treat it like you're on Moto leads and drafting.
Yeah.
I mean, hate drafting doesn't matter in the vast majority of draft played in the world these days.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I guess I don't think it actually changes that much. Alright, well, we really need to draw planes now. Oh, God. Well, we still might be able to win if we draw planes. Maybe not, but temporary lockdown getting back 3 things is really strong.
Yeah.
Fable was sacked for... Oh. Okay, well, that doesn't do anything right now. I mean, even though this could gain 4, I think we just hit this.
I think we hit that too.
And where should I put the counter? I can put it on either Mutavault.
I want to make both Mutavaults 3/3s.
Because you think we might farm both up next turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Okay. Although, wait, were we going to do that overplaying this in any world?
I guess maybe not. Maybe we want a 5/5?
I think we should make a 5/5.
That's fine. Okay.
So you put all these on the stack, and make this in response. It's nice that it does little triggers for us.
Yeah.
Team has the New Year. This stream is a pro team draft stream. Greg is not like team drafts.
I guess I did win my last team draft.
So and whether or not you like them is entirely determined by whether or not you won your last one, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling the viewers.
Yeah.
That's pretty strange, but you know, you do you.
I'm ruthless. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of cards they're drawing.
But they can't cast any more spells. But they do get an enigmatic incarnation.
Well, they can Incarnation the Fires away, so they can then cast spells again.
Uh-oh. I think I am ready to concede.
I don't
You just lost all your respect for Greg? Wow!
Look, it's okay, Greg. You're my favorite member of the Greg list.
Nice. Am I on the Greg list?
I think so.
It's a little unclear.
Well, that's why I didn't say yes. I said I think so.
Yeah. I do see Nefam on the Greg list. And a Bloodbraid Marauder.
Well, Bloodbraid Marauder is obviously on the Greg list.
And that's Bloodbraid Marauder.
Alright, okay, now I'm approaching the concession zone.
Okay.
Alright, so... I mean, the 5/5 does have good attacks, but we're dead.
Yeah.
Let's concede.
Okay, nice. That was game 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good.
See, I didn't see anything that makes me want Brave, is the thing.
Agreed.
And I think I like 2 Brutal Cathar.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I think I submit.
Agreed. Redain seems better on the play. Is what you're learning that this deck is busted and you should definitely play it? That it's the best deck in Pioneer? Easy keep.
Sorry, I misclicked.
Dang. Hey, Cleveland MTG, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
So Thali's like the best card in this matchup. So double Thali is really strong, I think.
Yeah, okay.
They're also mulling to 5, which probably isn't great for the chance of beating Thalia. I mean, I don't even think, to be clear, it wasn't even a Redain on the play thing last game. It was mostly like we didn't have, like we couldn't cast Redain for so long. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if we cast Redain on turn 3, it would have been good.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah. Mono white, what's strong about the deck is that it's surprisingly grindy for an aggressive deck. Yes.
Yeah.
That is my general opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the LCQs, or they're not really LCQs, just the PTQs at Philly are like an old GP, except hideously more expensive.
How much more expensive are they?
Oh, much more expensive.
Okay. Because
you have to buy a badge to get in the site, and you have to pay entry for them separately.
Okay.
So don't worry.
What weekend are they?
I think this is Feb 17-19.
Feb 17-19? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we probably just play our stuff. Oh no, well, you can't play that. I mean, we Fire Mutavault play this.
Fire Mutavault play that, yeah. Ooh, I will. Wait, maybe I'll try to go and try and be an influencer. That would be fun.
Okay, so this is sorry. So now I have to this part right. So this one is the summoning sick one, yeah. So tap that one.
Controlled.
This one is not.
Okay. Wow, you won all your testing matches tonight and were grumpy the entire time. Alternatively, I've lost all my testing matches tonight and I was grumpy none of the time.
Yeah, I think it sounds like the only thing standing between you and Mono White is your emotional state. That's what I would say.
Ooh, nice draw.
Well, let's play it.
Uh-huh.
And then Mutavault, right?
Yeah. See, this is how we know you're not an arena gamer, is that you wait. On arena, they might not give you priority. The content creator badges have already been distributed. Oh, I guess I'm not going. Disaster.
Wow. Look, if it helps, you don't actually have to buy a weekend pass because there is no PTQ Sunday. So you can buy a Friday, Saturday pass, and then on Sunday you can come with us to New York, and then we're going to see Phantom.
Okay, well, I have already seen Phantom in New York.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
It wasn't with the main person, though.
You could see Phantom in New York again.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a...
I had to submit a bunch of shit. I currently am streaming for 36 viewers. That's content creating.
So, like, there are 3, but they can enigmatic... See, maybe we shouldn't attack Meat Vault so we could play Thalia post-combat. I did think about that.
Oh, never mind. We've won the match.
All right. We won a match.
We won our first match of the stream! 1-0, baby! Yeah, it's not DreamHack.
Oh god, wait, is pastimes winning the tournament? That's a disaster. That I didn't know.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
That means you should immediately... So, when pastimes wins events, the algorithm, if you take the posted start time, you add 45 minutes, and that's about when you can expect the event to start. Honestly, it might be conservative. So, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
This is a nice hand.
Sneap.
Yeah, in all serious, Bob and Cheese, if you ever need to talk about Mono White, like, secretly, you can DM me. I am willing to discuss Mono White.
If you ever want to talk about Mono White not secretly, you can just let me know on stream. I'm happy to talk about it, too.
Okay, so we're playing against Phoenix, and they're probably going to kill our turn 1, but I guess they could just be considering. We should probably just play Crewman Officer.
Yeah.
It's probably too cute to do anything else.
Yeah. And hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, well, unlucky.
It's fine.
Yeah, so I think the Phoenix matchup for this deck is close but favorable. You can definitely lose. Your best card is Adeline. Wait, that's not a normal Phoenix card. Okay, I don't know what our opponent's playing now.
I predict they're playing Phoenix.
Okay, let's play Thalia.
Yeah, it's really
I mean, it could be like a weirder combo deck. Yeah, like Creativity. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, nice! Exclamation point Lotus. Here is the Black Lotus that I won at the MTG Summit tournament. There it is. Woo! They're on Gear Hulk Creativity.
Okay, so the thing is, they probably have a kill spell here. So playing Adeline isn't great.
So your alternative is just play Hopeful Initiate?
It's play Luminarch Aspirant.
But there's a Thalia in play.
Then play Hopeful. No, I'm not braving.
Okay.
My alternative is like, we want to play this on a turn we can attack.
Yeah.
Which isn't this turn. Playing Hopeful Initiate nothing seems so anemic. I was thinking we just play Aspirant.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, you could play an awkward post-combat Adeline.
Could also be Make Disappear. Or Censor. Yeah, I hate playing Adeline.
Okay, don't play Adeline.
I think we should play... I think it's just these two.
Okay, do it.
I don't know where the counter is supposed to go. I think on itself.
That makes sense. Play it first, though. Yeah.
Okay, well now I don't have to play this yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still think it's most likely they're just going to kill Thalia, but I think this is just like the best line to like recover from that. No. Okay, well that's very good news for us.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Thalia is excellent against this deck. Like, I mean, they simply cannot cast Creativity for 4 mana.
Uh-huh.
It's a very straightforward sort of excellent. So this matchup, I've only played it a few times. Some of them against Jesse. But I think it is close. I think Mono White is likely favored, but it's competitive.
Yeah.
Okay, so now next turn... No, they're still not really there. I mean, we just Adeline.
Yeah. Easy Adeline.
and counter on as self, then train.
Yep.
The spell they flashback with Gearhulk does cost 8 and deal exactly 4, but we don't have they can't do that next turn.
Yeah.
So I don't think it matters.
I'm unconvinced that they're. I guess Fire Prophecy does.
Their creativity.
Okay. Do we know that they're on Gearhulks though?
No.
Are all creativity is on
No.
Gearhulks? Okay.
Yeah, they're playing creativity for sure.
Okay.
But they could be playing the 30 creativity.
Okay.
Which, if that's what they're playing, there's not much we can do about it, is the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, hold on. I guess there is actually something we can do about it. We could potentially hopeful initiate the treasure.
Yeah.
Which, although wait, can we just kill them? So wait, this is 3, 6, 7. This is essentially 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're just dead if they do nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, can I kill them with Brave Up even? I bet I can.
I bet you can too.
Like if I just play this, right? So now this is 3, this is 5, that's 8. This is 9, the token is 10.
Yep.
Okay. And I get the plus 1, yeah.
Yep.
All
Nice.
right. So against this deck, Redain is very good.
Ooh, that's true.
Basically, what you should know is my experience with Redain is if you name like a random weird matchup, Redain is good in all of them.
Okay.
That's what I like the card so much.
Yeah.
Like you think you're playing like a narrow card, and you're really not actually.
Yeah. Well, it's because it has two sides, both of which are oddly specific hate. You know.
Yes.
You can play the back half of Redain to only take 29.
Yeah. So I suspect. Actually, this is probably worse. Their things are all token. They have like. This is probably fine actually. It's probably a pretty light. Like these are our only bad cards. Is what I think is the case. Portable Hole is weird because like you do want to hit treasures and goblin tokens from Fables and stuff.
Yeah.
But they will sometimes big score EOT untapped combo and you can't stop that.
Yeah, I think you still play it. I think it's better than the bad cards.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, I guess Brave does counter like Fire Impulse.
Yeah, but that's pretty whatever.
Yeah.
I guess they sometimes have sweep. Wait. Actually, this might be wrong. They have. Don't they sometimes have sweepers post board?
Maybe.
I think they do. I bet they do.
I like that. Yeah.
I bet we should take the light touch.
Yeah. Nee says, "Are we playing out the league?" I mean, we are just only half a game in, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly much we're gonna play. We'll play a few more matches and then be done. Is what I expect. Like, I don't want to go too late, just because I've been trying to get to bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah.
So I suspect we'll play this match, another match, and be done. Is my suspicion.
Yeah, probably. We'll see. If it's quick, then maybe one more.
Yeah, but I'm planning to be done in like the 12:31 range. Yeah.
Oddly specific, but fine. Yeah, good thing it's our first match. Yeah.
Wait, why is that oddly specific?
12:31, not 12:32 or 12:33.
Oh my god! Insane response. Tipsy Greg is a real experience for me, guys. I gotta tell ya. I'm not saying it's a negative experience, but it is an experience.
Oh, man. Shout out to Uptown Lobby in Uptown, Minneapolis, which I went to for the first time. Their cocktails were not weak.
Wait, you, Uptown Greg, went to a bar in Uptown?
Yeah, I know, right?
That is shocking. Honestly,
I thought you were going to say you were shocked that I went to a bar in Uptown for the first time.
Oh, that's actually, if anything, more of the shocking part. For the record, chat, if you want to know literally any question... Greg isn't drunk. I've seen drunk Greg. This is tipsy Greg.
I've been told the chat couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so the awkward part is this can't attack.
That is very awkward, huh?
Just play Thalians they go?
Yeah.
And maybe they'll respond to Thalia with a kill spell or something.
Wow, I want to know what made sense, knowing that I've had some drinks.
Yeah, would you mind being specific about
I've been getting drunker as the stream has gone on. The beverage that I'm drinking is Diet Dr. Pepper. There is no alcohol in this. It is a soft drink, not a hard drink.
So this is the same spot as before. We just play two guys.
Yeah.
Plays around sensor, just like generally better.
Yeah. My general demeanor. Aw, thanks.
See, it's impressive. I'm just going to counter on this and attacking too. Yeah. It's awkward. But...
Yeah. I feel like you often do that in this deck. Alcohol was in my stomach being absorbed into the bloodstream.
Okay.
Sure. Dry January? I never agreed to that.
Is dry January like a thing?
It is a thing, yeah. It's like a common New Year's resolution.
Weird. I don't know. This is going to sound weird, but I would like to state that this is not an official position of SystemMagic Stream. It's only my position.
Sure.
I am against giving up things.
An insane comment, really.
Let's play this.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that, like, I like the things that I like, and I, like, do them for reasons, and I don't want to give anything that I do up. I'm going to put a counter on this in alpha.
Okay.
Itself, just because of mutavolts, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to trade their mutavolt in their turn for a Luminarch Aspirant, it's fine.
Yeah. But I'm definitely going to attack with it. Yeah. I just do want to attack with it as a 2/2.
Yeah.
Like, basically, I think, like, you know, I'm not saying obviously, if, you know, people need to, like, give up substance to be healthy or something, that's fine.
Yeah.
But, like, I think most people who are doing, like, a dry January thing, that's not really a situation.
Yeah.
It's more like they, like, are doing it because, like, they feel like they should, like, I don't know, it feels very weird to me. Like, it feels like it's not what they genuinely want, but, like, they feel like they should.
Things heroin addicts say for 200. Okay. I mean, excellent comment.
So, yeah, like, see, Bungie, like, that's why I feel weird about it. Like, it feels like it's not something they're doing because it's something they want. It's something they're doing because they like, want to want it.
X equals 2. Wow, they're targeting Adeline.
I mean, I can fizzle it.
It doesn't fizzle the whole thing, though, right?
No. But should I?
What are they creativitying into? Do we know?
No. I mean, I think Gear Hulk, which will flash like this, so getting pro red is good for many reasons.
You can do it. I kind of want to not, but yeah, I guess you should do it.
I think it's right, because I think they're finding Gear Hulk. Now, I don't know they're finding Gear Hulk. I might be wrong, but... Okay. Well, that's honestly fine.
Yeah, not going to work out very well for them.
I admit that if I had known that was what they're fighting, I would have let it resolve. So this is the 30 combo deck. That's one half of the 30.
Yeah. Just hoping they would put Xenagos into play.
All right,
this
so...
maybe worked out better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. We'll do 13 to them. 14 if we activate Mutavolt. Put them to 1.
Well, I think, okay, weirdly... I think it's possible... No, never mind.
Oh, do you want to put the counter on Adeline because of
No, not really. No, I don't. That doesn't matter.
I want to put it on Human.
Yeah. I think Human, and I think Animate the Evolve. I think the max pressure is correct. I was wondering about putting in Brutal Cathar to protect it from Fire Impulse, but they actually have 2 spells in the yards. That's not even a thing.
Yeah.
Let's animate this.
Currently doing it to reset your relationship to alcohol post-holidays, but also doing it with a group of friends who are also doing it. I mean, I respect your choices.
I mean, yeah, obviously people should do, like, whatever they want to do. I'm just, like, trying to say, like, why I have weird feelings about it.
Yeah.
Like, because it just, like, doesn't feel... I don't know. Maybe I'll stop talking about this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
I mean, does each drink have toxic one? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm, like, generally in my positions with, like, exercising and diet, like, pretty against, like, diet culture, right? Like, I mean, I think, like, dieting is great for the people it works for, but also, like, I think a lot of people put a ton of pressure onto themselves to, you know, diet and work out to improve themselves when they don't need to do that, yes. So...
Well, yeah, that's a totally different situation, DC. That's, like, not what I'm describing.
Oh, yeah. I think, like, medical reasons are legit, and, like, actually doing it for health is legit, but, like, the vague, like, I feel like I'm dieting because I feel like I need to be better is often bullshit.
But anyway, this is neither here nor there.
Yeah. I'll be more coherent tomorrow. Ask me again tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, okay, this is a related side topic, but while we're talking about nonsense.
Uh-huh.
See, okay, another thing that I really dislike is the concept of guilty pleasures.
Ooh, okay.
Let me explain. I am not guilty about any of my pleasures. It is my opinion that most people would be happier and healthier if they were also not guilty about any of their pleasures.
But there's something fun about acknowledging that a pleasure is a guilty pleasure. It just makes it feel that much more spicy, you know?
Well, but I also think it, like, causes, like, undue shame, which
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of.
That's true, but once you're older and you lean into the shame, then it's nice.
One of my guilty pleasures is murder. That's quite the quote.
We on the SystemMagic stream do not condone murder.
No, actually, I think...
But as far as guilty pleasures go, if you want to talk about the TV show How to Get Away with Murder, that's a great guilty pleasure.
Oh, we're finally playing as the real deck.
Whoa! You're talking about my deck choice? Emerge?
Okay, I'm going to attack and play Thalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, for the record, I don't think I enjoy that many...
Chad is looking hard for a blue-green Emerge deck for me to play.
That is true.
Season 1 and 2 were good. Have you considered the other seasons?
Oh, man. So, like, I don't know what TV I like that would be considered trashy. I don't know. I do like Friends. Okay, Friends is a good answer.
That's true. But you don't know what okay, did you watch more?
Not yet.
So, like, we're at the point where Ross is getting married in England, and Rachel's about to show up, and Andrew doesn't know what's gonna happen. I feel like that's one of the most iconic moments in television.
Do you like Adeline here?
I
or
do
you like...
Oh, wait.
It's definitely close, but playing this, like, post Adeline is kind of appealing. I don't know.
I want to play Adeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anything could happen. I mean, maybe Rachel will show up and nothing will go wrong.
Well, so, okay, this is going to sound weird, but what I like about Friends is that I find it very interesting as a cultural artifact.
Yeah.
Like...
I did like the conversation about Joey trying to use a map, when it was just like, wow, this is not something we do anymore.
Yes,
Use maps.
So, like, I didn't grow up on Friends, and I haven't seen much of it, and not everyone who exists has seen some random episodes.
Yeah.
But I've never, like, gone through and watched any significant chunk of it before, and it's weird to see how many things are, like, different in the 90s, or, like, how many things were then, like, copied or refined by other sitcoms, or, like, I basically think it's fascinating to watch from the year 2023. I don't think we block.
I guess we don't block, huh? Yeah, it also has not... There are definitely some jokes in French that have aged very poorly, yes.
Oh, well, that's true, although what I would say is I'm not sure that it hasn't aged well relative to the average sitcom.
That, I think, is true.
So, like, you know, it's kind of like, what do you want from it? Is my general feeling. But, Okay, so we can Egandra through the Shield Grid, and we can use Thalia to make Egandra cost 1.
So we, like, play Thalia Alpha?
Play Thalia Hopeful Initiate Alpha.
Oh, because of Adeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
And what's nice about this attack is it looks pretty natural.
Yeah.
Like, I think if we didn't have Egandra, we might make this exact attack.
Yeah.
So, like, it makes it kind of hard for our opponent to, like, call our bluff. Or to not call our bluff, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I could have waited till damage step DC, but they only had 1 mana from the treasure, and I have Thalia in place. There's nothing they can possibly have.
Yeah.
I guess waiting damage step is still probably slightly better, but I was off it.
Yeah.
I did actually think for about 5 seconds before doing that.
You're so mad about the channel disc. Oh, the thing about Igandro? Yeah.
Okay, so what if we play Dauntless Bodyguard on Adeline and then we play Thalia's Lieutenant?
Rather than getting in with a 3/3 mutable?
That's fair.
Because, like, what are their blocks on Adeline?
Double block. Yeah, they're bad. Okay, I'm sold. Quickly Mutavault.
I want to make Mutavault.
Well, you get to counter either way, to be clear, but I do think attacking with it's better. Okay.
Nice. That is an early concession. I did not expect our opponent to concede.
This is an early concession stream, though. Should you consider that?
That's true. Mostly by us.
Yeah, mostly, but not entirely. So
yeah, I actually don't think we've early concessioned yet this stream. Maybe I'll just post like 4 different versions of this to YouTube.
I mean, I think you should not do that. Would be my opinion. So this is how we board against red-black. We cut the 8 obviously bad cards. We shave 1 aspirant. As I'm totally fine this matchup, it's just the worst card that remains. We board in every card capable of removing Shieldred from the battlefield and 4 wedding announcements.
Yeah.
That's the sideboard plan.
Nice. It's a good sideboard plan. It's very effective.
If I have more cards for this matchup for some reason, I cut more aspirant. But, like, honestly, I could see having 1 less card.
Yeah.
I really don't think aspirant's bad in the matchup. I don't like that it cleanly gets stomped, which actually doesn't describe that many of our cards, because, like, you can't stomp this, for example.
Yeah.
And, like, our other stuff goes out of range with wedding announcement. But other than stomp, it's yeah. I'm very confident Greatest Pattern set. This is probably the matchup I play with Mono White the most times. I mean, this is a keep.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a little awkward, but yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't even think it's that awkward. I've won a lot against red-black by hard mid-ranging them.
Yeah.
Like, your plan post-board often, like, you beat them down a little sometimes, but, like, it's not even really what you're about.
But I feel like you want to, like, mid-range them, but your advantage, like, they're better at mid-ranging you, but you're better at having their life total be low. Okay,
I generally agree with that, but I also think in specific, if you play 2 wedding announcements, you can literally just take them in the range fight pound for pound.
Yeah.
Like, I had a game against Raja at NRG Champs where, this was off camera, so you don't know about it. Oh, wait. So yeah, we just put a counter hook initiative attack.
Yeah.
Where, like, so here's the game. I play 2 winning announcements on, like, turn 3 and turn 4. Raja beats me down to 9. He's at 20. I won easily.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that's every time, but it did happen. Yeah. I mean, the games you win against Gruul as white are usually hideous grinds. You cannot usually beat Gruul in short games.
Yeah.
And in fact, again, my explicit plan of the matchup is if they turn 3 boat or otherwise have a really fast draw, you lose. That's the plan. All right. Let the fun begin.
Yeah. Did you, have you heard?
Oh, I haven't heard.
There's a wedding.
Oh, who's getting married?
Olivia Voldaren and Edgar Markov.
Wow, that's some hot gossip there, Greg.
Holy shit, do you think we should go? Do you think there'll be wedding festivities?
It's not crazy to skyclip this. To try to buy more time to, like, wedding announce.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. Are we talking about a wedding among my favorite people and among my favorite people to make fun of? Anyway, yeah, let's tag for one, I think. We're not going to block this.
We would double block with the 2 humans, right?
I don't think I want to do that. Because they're going to 1-for-1 trade for it next
Okay,
turn.
I guess you're right. Yeah. You've convinced me.
Oh, I thought Sam's tweet was very funny. I don't know if people saw my response to Sam's tweet, but my...
I also, DC, got very scared about the tweet.
Oh, I thought his tweet's meaning was completely unambiguous under the condition that you've been in greater than 3 conversations involving Sam Party in your life.
What you should know is that does not apply to me.
Oh, I know. Well, then you're fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying for people who have, I thought the tweet's meaning was unambiguous.
Yes. Ooh, that's a nice draw.
Okay, let's cast our spells, shall we?
Uh-huh.
We can't attack, though.
That's
for
fine.
many reasons.
Yeah. Mostly because we want some tutus.
Yeah, we don't want to draw cards. So, for the record, this is the part of wedding announcement design that I think is heinous. I do not think it should be that you're, like, actively trying to not attack with it because of this card.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the simplest fix, the fix that I prefer, is simple. It just doesn't have the draw card text.
Yeah.
Like, you could try to, like, change the condition on it, but I don't even think that's the right approach. I think it's just, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, it just says, as a user ends up, create a 1/1, put a counter, and with 3 counters it flips. Also, did you know when I said, do you think there will be wedding festivities, that the back card is called Wedding Festivity?
I was aware of that.
Okay, because I made that joke to one MSJ and he did not get the joke.
Wow. That's savage.
It was when you were at the RCQ and you were playing against Red Black Sack, which you ended up losing, but you had a bunch of wedding announcements in plays. And Matt was like, have you heard there's a wedding? And I was like, yeah, I bet there are some festivities. I'm surprised by this attack from our opponent.
Yeah, I don't know that this attack is good, but I also think nothing matters right now.
Yeah.
Let's announce another wedding.
Nice. Is it the same wedding that's being announced a bunch of times, or is it different weddings?
So now we need to attack with at most one creature.
Because we want the creatures, yeah.
Yeah, so a recruitment officer can offer the trade for this. That's
sure,
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, so this is an important aspect of playing this deck. If Nee's still here, she should pay attention. It's that when you have a lot of wedding outs in play, just usually you should attack with one creature.
Sometimes you want to draw the cards.
It's pretty rare.
I feel like I've been in situations where I've wanted to draw the cards.
I have two. I think it's usually when you're worried about a sweeper or they control Shieldred and you're digging for an answer. Oh, that one's complicated because...
Yeah, you don't want to lose two.
Yeah, but still sometimes I do it in that spot. Especially, I played a weird game. If you play a weird...
I feel like sometimes if it's just the first wedding announcement, too. And they have a bunch,
Sometimes, but just usually a free 2/2 is better than a card. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And that is what they make. They're not...
It's like the first wedding announcement activity of the first thing. It's...
Okay, now we can alpha.
Yeah.
We do lose 2 tokens instead of get 1, but now it's good enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they have no cards. Yeah.
I mean, yes, we announced so many weddings.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mono White is great.
Mono White's so great.
Okay, it's 12-17. We can finish the league.
Yeah, I mean, we just started our stream.
Oh, God.
Maybe this person practices polygamy, which is why there are so many weddings. That makes sense. Sneap.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want from me? I don't have much to say about this hand. This.
Yeah. So my heuristic is always play the 2/1 over Initiate.
I mean, I think that's a good heuristic. I think there are some exceptions.
I agree that there are some exceptions, but
okay, if this was open deck list and I knew it was mono, then I guess I'd probably still play it.
I'd still play it if I knew it was mono green. I don't play both 1/1s though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna attack first.
Yeah.
They're not gonna trade, but we gotta offer it.
Yeah.
So the mono green matchup again.
They could still be Gruul.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
If they block, I think they're Gruul.
Well, I think them thinking about blocking almost makes me hard lock them on Gruul, but it doesn't really change our play.
Yeah.
So
rooting for opponent. Get out of here.
So the thing about the mono green matchup is that I do. Oh no, well it's Gruul.
Okay.
What I was gonna say is that I'll just finish my thought.
Yeah.
The thought is it's very low agency, so it feels pretty unpleasant to play.
Yeah.
But all the data says White's 57%, and that's about what I think in my experience as well.
Yeah. Well, you know what friend of the stream Olivia Rodrigo would say?
That it's brutal out here?
It is brutal out here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I think they might kill it and free the beast, but then, I mean, I don't know. We stopped it from attacking us. We, got it a bunch of damage. We got a training.
6 damage. Yeah.
I think it's just acceptable that it might die. Azax, are you still rooting for our opponent, given that they are, in fact, playing Gruul? Inquiring minds need to know. How much mana is a textless 2 token worth? Wait, I think it's more than 0.8. I think 0.8 undersells a 2/2.
2/2s are really good. Have you ever played Limited? 2/2s slap.
I think a 2/2 for is, oh god. That is unfortunate. Well, I mean, we can blow it up with Hopeful Initiate. So we can
and then we get our thing back?
Well, the problem is we can't blow it up this turn.
Yeah.
So, we're very incentivized to not attack this turn. But we also could just bash them for a bunch and give them their guy back. It's not that crazy. But it's pretty bad. They'll, trade this for our thing. Right?
So wait, here's an insane suggestion.
Okay.
What if we play Lieutenant, play Aspirate, put the counter on the Recruitment Officer, Alpha. If they block the Dauntless Bodyguard,
we sack it. I think I like that.
It's a little wild.
No, it's not that wild.
Because and any other block.
I'm playing this first, by the way. But
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a very small thing.
Yeah. Sorry, that wasn't important.
No, I think that's just good. They take 8.
They take 8. Yeah.
No. This is
and
the right line.
If they chump block, like, it's fine. We just have to be okay with that.
We have to be okay with the chump block. If they tell me they take 7, I mean, they get their guy back, but like they take 7, and this thing's still in play. It's gonna blow this up next turn. We're not even gonna get wrapped.
Yeah.
Like, even if they somehow live.
There are, like, certainly scary cards they can play, but, like...
Oh, yeah. I mean, Quill's not a good matchup. That means we're going to lose to stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
They're at 4, though. 4 is not very much.
Like, okay, here's an insane fact about the current game state.
If
our opponent had Skyboat, is the right play for them to kill Brutal Cathar? See, it's funny because I think it might be. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's to kill like 4/3 or something. But you know, like
it's close.
They can't play Skyboat. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, opponent controls. That's not a legal play. That's hilarious.
Wait, I missed it. Why can't they play Skyboat?
No, they can, but they can't kill Brutal Cathar.
Oh.
They just aren't allowed to.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's really funny. Okay, so if we remove 2 counters...
They're dead.
Oh wait, there's animate mutable alpha, they die?
Just play the Recruitment Officer, Alpha, kill a Crow in War, we get back the Brutal Cathar, right?
Oh, sure. I mean, max damage is the animate mutable. Which is not even do that, but...
Wait, that's max damage because the Brutal Cathar disappears. It's not a blocker.
Oh, wait. You're right. Okay, so I should just do this, target this, remove 2 counters from itself?
Yeah, and we do get the Brutal Cathar back, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like 85% sure.
No, that's how it works.
Okay.
See? Our guys do have to attack still because that ability resolved.
Yeah.
They're just dead.
And they can block the 4 and take 5 down to -1.
One drop and muto I think is also lethal.
Yeah.
All lines of
I didn't do the math, but I found a line that was lethal and then ignored all other lines.
Alright, so here's how we board against Gruul. This is a matchup I spent a ton of time testing, so I actually have a lot of opinions about.
Great.
So this is how you board.
Similar to Emerge, where you also spent a ton of time testing.
All of these things come in. The 8 cards that come out in almost every matchup come out, right? Mm-hmm. Currently on the draw, so that means we want Portable Hole. On the play, we don't. To make space for the Portable Holes on the draw, the cuts are usually Mutavault and 2 1s. In this case, Recruitment Officer. It's kind of 2 catch master for Recruitment Officer. And then we usually shave on Luminarch Aspirants. They're fine, but something has to go. So this is the config.
Yeah. If you're not playing Redains, you just keep in 2 more Luminarch Aspirants.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is how I was sideboarding. Yeah. That's the basic plan. Your plan is to grind them out in long games of wedding festivities. You usually can't beat fast boat. Like if they fast boat, even if you have Destroy Evil, you pretty much lose. Yeah. But you have a lot of tools to prevent.
Hey, Oscar, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow.
But if they have fast boat, you have a lot of tools to prevent the boat from being fast. Like you have Redain and Thalia, you can Portable Hole the Elves. So like, it's not so bad. You are leaving the Sky Clays on the board and keeping some in Luminarch. I mean, that's not unreasonable, to be honest. But yeah. Also, I will board differently on the play. But yeah, Portable Hole's only on the draw. That's actually how Portable Hole is against all Llanowar Elf matchups. Portable Hole is draw only against Llanowar Elves. You do bring in all of them in creature matchups, but yeah. And it's because of exactly this. Basically, against Elf decks, Portable Hole is insane on turn 1, and usually not very good on any other turn. Which means when you're on the play, you have this awkward thing where, like, you play a 1-drop, then they play an Elf. Then you're like, should I play Portable Hole or Thalia? And then you're like, probably Thalia. And then you just end up with no good turn to play your Portable Hole. Like, that sort of thing happens. Yeah. That's actually even a worse example because the Thalia makes it cost 1 more. But even if it doesn't cost 1 more, you still end up with no good turn.
Yeah.
It is very good on the play to go specifically 1-drop into Portable Hole 1-drop.
Yeah.
But, like, how often does that happen?
Yeah. Except against angles, you keep the Portable Holes in always.
So the hand we have here does look like it could be Cruel. It's not an amazing hand against Cruel.
Yeah.
But it's solid.
It's above average.
Yeah. I mean, what I don't like about it is that, like, the way you tend to win long grinding games is either Wedding Announcement or Thalia's Lieutenant.
Yeah.
We don't have access to any of those tools. Like, Adeline isn't that great against Cruel because they have, like, a bunch of Obliterating Bolts and a bunch of Rending Volleys. Yeah. That doesn't mean I wouldn't keep it in or whatever. It's just, like, it's probably not going to carry us, you know?
Yeah, and I guess this is an awkward turn, huh?
Well, we're just going to play this. I mean, we could pass with this up.
No, I hate it.
I sort of don't.
What if they play Chariot? The most likely card for them to play. And I guess they only have 3-4 cards in hand. They have to have exactly, like, land Chariot for it to be bad. Maybe I was wrong.
So the reason I like Skyclave in this matchup, just to talk about slightly, is that it really only kills 2 cards, but there are 2 cards I really want to kill.
Stormseeker Chariot?
They usually board out most or all of their Stormseekers.
Okay.
Against Mono White.
Okay.
It kills Chariot and a Crowan War.
Okay.
It also kills Lovestruck Beast, which obviously is solid, but honestly, they tend to not play that many Lovestruck Beasts all the time. Like, some people have, like, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the biggest factor. I'm going to take.
Yeah. I'm so smart.
Yeah. You were right. This was the right line. But we really need, like, usually the way you get through these, like, kind of clogged up boards is either Deckstone or Wedding Announcement, which we don't really have. So we're going to take out this Chariot, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to lose a long game here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. I'm just making a prediction. This is not what the games look like when you win.
Yeah.
The awkward thing about Skyclaving Chariot is that Gruul has 4 Chariots, so is prone to drawing multiples, but we also just, like, have to do it here. This is going to beat us.
Yeah.
The nice thing, though, is that even if this game does go south and we lose, it's complicated whether we should trade, isn't it? I guess we probably should. It's probably hard for us to have a good attack next turn.
I want to trade.
Yeah, okay. What do you want to happen in the following turns for us to win? I mean, look, Gruul is a deck that's very prone to flooding. We kind of just need our opponent's hand to be lands and elves.
Yeah.
Which, look, isn't that unlikely? In fact, it might be happening right now.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what we want. Okay, we should probably kill this somehow.
I want to play Adeline. Is that insane?
It's not insane. We play it only, we take 5, 6, 7, we block the 2/2. Yeah, it's reasonable. No, I think you're right.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure why we're taking 5, 6, 7, but yeah, it's fine.
No. I mean, I was aiming if we didn't play this.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Oh no, because now we're only taking 5, I guess. Well, it's 7 if they kill this, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which I guess they probably can, huh?
They're very good at doing that.
Yeah.
Their deck has a lot of cards that say kill Thalia. Okay.
Good night, DC. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sending the candle. Very excited for it.
Yeah. So just to give people a sense of an inside window into our Champs playtesting for a minute, we basically so Will tweeted out his Gruul list, and Will was in our pod. We actually just like knew this because the pods were announced. So we literally like made a copy of Will's Gruul list like in Chicago, and we just jammed repeatedly against it with mono white for probably 4 or 5 hours, to be honest. A long time. And there was a period of time where certain unnamed individuals may have wished to give up because I kept beating them with Gruul when I was on the play so frequently. But when we were on the play, we actually won quite a bit.
Okay.
I think over half on the draw. Or on the play.
Yeah.
So, it's quite playdraw dependent. I sort of think we should kill everything. Skyclave this and destroy evil this.
The other option is just destroy evil the Lovestruck Beast and say go?
Yeah, but I want to attack.
Oh.
If we Skyclave, the Adeline can attack, right?
Yeah, but the 1/1 doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so, but what they're going to do? Double block with Mutavault Cat or something? I guess that's not amazing for us. Alright.
I mean, I guess if they do that, then at least the 1/1 gets to live.
Wait a second. What about Castle? Wait, if we Skyclave this, they can't even really block this. Right?
Skyclave.
Because they double block it, we just castle one of the blockers.
Oh, Igancho, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because it costs 2.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
So I think we should definitely Skyclave this.
Yeah.
And then I don't expect them to make that double block.
Yeah.
So I expect what will happen is they'll take 4, and then we'll pass and destroy evil this.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
I don't know if we lost that much equity by tweeting out list 2 days early. Our plan didn't change all that much from playtesting. Yeah. It was not that far from where we started. But, we did jam it a lot of times.
And sometimes you gotta be a content creator.
Will did create some nice content.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I would like to state that even if I had no idea what my sideboard plan was and sideboarded literally at random, given the quality of my draws against Will in our match, probably nothing he could possibly have done would have mattered. So, yeah, I mean, the match is, it's pretty egregious.
Yeah.
To give you a sense of how egregious the match is, in game 1 of the match, I was hideously far ahead. I beat Will. He asked me what my last card, and I was like, it's Brave. And he's like, Jesus Christ, I had no outs. He died. I never cast the Brave.
Yeah.
But I did also just have Brave back the whole game, because I was like, I don't want to, a Crow and War my biggest guy.
Yeah.
I'll just not play it.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, there was some psychic damage dealt to my teammates during testing. So, there was that. Crippling psychological damage. I think maybe our opponent, left to get a drink or something, because we tanked for a while before making this play.
Yeah.
Which, I understand, but
yeah,
it's not great for the content.
What drink do you think they're getting?
I'm gonna go with a nice, what do you call them? What's the drink that sounds like a spin?
Sounds like a spin?
It's slightly flavored water.
Oh, Spindrift?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's a nice Spindrift.
Yeah. Some Diet C, maybe some nice Diet Dr. Pepper, baby.
Wait, or as we call it here on the SystemMagic stream, DDP.
Or Greg Juice.
Yeah, you should know that chat for years. Okay, so you gotta know some lore here. So back in the day when MSJ, Sam, Greg, and I were playing some nice PPTQs in the Minneapolis area, there was an area of Greg's car that was just entirely filled with Diet Dr. Pepper.
See, okay, let me defend myself. You're driving in the car, it's the morning, you need some caffeine. You get a Diet Dr. Pepper. You finish, you go in the car and you're like, oh shoot, the cup holder is too full of 2 empty Diet Dr. Pepper cans from the 2 previous days. What are you gonna do? You just take one, you throw it in the back seat. Yeah, it is Dr. Pepper caffeinated. That's why it's called Dr. Pepper. It peps you up, Okay, so you throw it in the back seat, and then, you're just driving yourself to work. You're not gonna, remember to check the back seat and remove those Diet Dr. Pepper. So suddenly, you're driving to a Magic tournament, and you pick up Andrew, you pick up Sam, you pick up Matt, and then it's oops. Sorry, Matt. You had to sit in the seat. With a comical amount of empty Diet Dr. Pepper cans.
Right. So the situation did reach a pretty extreme point at times.
Well, okay, the important part is that I wanted to clean them out, but Matt and Sam liked the bit too much.
Yeah.
And they started calling it the pit. And it wasn't shame to sit in the pit, it was an honor to sit in the pit.
Yeah. The lore
And
got pretty deep.
like I would clean out my car and I would pick them up for a Magic tournament and they would be like, what the fuck? Where is the pit? They'd be like, well, I cleaned it out. And they'd be like, what? Like...
Yeah.
So yeah, that's today in my car I think for the first time threw a Dr. Pepper can in the back. I think there's a pit of one.
Wow, that's insane.
So.
I'll try to help you out, work on it. You know?
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward because I don't like Diet Dr. Pepper that much, but that's fair.
You can put sometimes like when I was like driving Sam places a lot. Sam really likes energy drinks, and so there'd be like a lot of monsters in the back, and I famously hate energy drinks, and so yeah, that's how you can tell I've been driving Sam places a lot if there are a lot of monsters, or like he also likes beef jerky, which I also don't like, so sometimes would throw his like beef jerky wrappers into the pit. So yeah, big Bachelor vibes from Greg. I feel like that's meant to be an insult, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment and I'm gonna run with it. So
yeah, I think Greg is like loves his lifestyle.
Yeah,
and it is a somewhat Bachelor lifestyle, but
yeah,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, not to be confused with a The Bachelor lifestyle, which Oh, look, our opponent responded.
All right, well, I'm back into the game, I guess.
I hope they got a nice drink.
That took a long... I don't know what happened. Like, I hope it's... I'm not going to worry. That was too long for a drink.
Well, now maybe we'll wait again.
But, yeah, so anyway, now chat knows the lore of the pit.
Uh-huh,
which is good.
Yeah. One would call me a liege of the pit.
Ooh, that's nice. I do like the liege of the pit. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, wait. So here's another bit of lore. There was a pro tour that I wasn't queued for, but everyone else was, and I went to go play in the GP, and it was in London. And Sam and I went. We all went early, but Sam and I went to go to Dublin for a day. And so Sam and I were in the airport, and we could not find any Diet Dr. Pepper in London. But at the airport, we could find some Diet Dr. Pepper. And it was called something funny. It was like Dr. Pepper Light, or like it had a weird name, I forget. But we got it, and we sent a bunch of pictures to Matt, and it was a good bit. I wish I remembered the details. That would make this story more interesting.
It tastes better if you pay more for it. That's actually how all food works.
That is true, yeah.
You can tell, because that's why I actually like expensive restaurants so much.
Yeah.
On that note, today I went to Joan's Table with Nee.
Okay.
It was quite good.
Okay, nice.
It was like a 4-course meal, but like not preset exactly. Like you select from an options list.
Yeah.
And it was like very tasty.
Okay.
Relative to Demi, which chat may or may not know is my favorite restaurant in Minneapolis, I would say it was like much less like unique.
Okay.
But like 90% the quality.
Okay.
So it was pretty good. I would recommend it. It was also substantially cheaper than Demi, but that's not a strong statement. Demi is heinously expensive.
Yeah.
That's why it tastes so good.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is this game 2? I kind of forgot.
And we won 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's a reason to main phase kill this, so let's just pass.
Yeah.
Just in case somehow they play a better target.
Yeah.
Oh, like, actually there is a better target. If they played a Crowan War here, we'd kill that, for sure.
Good point.
Now, I don't really know what would lead them to play a Crowan War pre-combat, but you never know. Because we're definitely not taking 5. That would be insane, I think.
Yeah. The Seiju who endures, huh?
They could have turned that into a Llanowar Elf. I guess that also gives us a land. Probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a threat, but I assume we should just still kill this?
How big can they make it? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait.
6 if they use the elf.
6 if they use, so that makes it into a 5/5?
Yes. But Adeline can probably attack into a 5/5.
Yeah, I want to kill the 5/5.
Yeah, I do too.
The thing that just is a 5/5 rather than...
okay. I mean, I think we should just attack with Adeline.
I would play the Mutavault first, just in case.
No, that's fair. Although we're going to use Castle, so...
Well, yeah, but now we can use Castle and activate the Mutavault to make Adeline 1 bigger.
That's true. I'm just pointing out that the Castle is enough to make... I mean, just using Mutavault is enough to make it a 5, which is all. 5 and not 5 are the two numbers here, basically.
Yeah. The only two numbers, as a mathematician.
Yeah, Greg can confirm those are the only two numbers. Wait, maybe this attack was bad? I don't know. It's weird. Training for their layer, like, opens up more attacks down the line, but also they just, like, making them hold up layer was better?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's close. And I think we should just make a 1/1 not kill their cat.
Yeah, agreed.
So now it's a 5/5, right? Yeah, 5/4. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that attack was wrong.
We were just supposed to say go.
Well, maybe. We need a wedding announcement. Because the way you ultimately beat Gruul is usually that flip wedding announcement is highly effective. And we don't have that.
Yeah.
And now just like voracious cats are attacking us and such.
Wait, do we want to block with Skyclave? Serious question. The other Skyclave?
Skyclave isn't a 2/2? Why?
We save 3 damage. They lose a 2/2. They get a 2/2.
Right. So we're chump blocking our 2/2 for 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just think it's fine. I mean, we have like Mutavault and 1/1s. Like we'll be okay. I don't know whether or not we're supposed to play a Conjure next turn. That's something I'm thinking about. Oh. I guess that makes our decision easier, huh? Well, we can't do anything.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I could attack and try to Gondro, but...
no, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Mostly because I want them to attack with the werewolf once it flips, and I think they, like, if we attack with Skyclave, they'll see they'll get the joke.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Again, I mean, this is what I... See, the situation right now is sort of what I foresaw many moons ago.
Yeah.
But I do wish we hadn't traded Adeline.
Yeah, I suppose that's right.
I mean, it wouldn't be a lot better for us, but it would be a bit better for us. Because, I mean, still, like, the Reckless Stormseeker can, like, +2/+0 and haste a cat, which we can't block with Adeline without trading.
Yeah, also, like, what if they just, like... What if they force the trade? They just, like, made...
Well, that requires them to take a turn off, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we would accept it, but then, like, we could have wasted their mana that turn.
Yeah.
Anyway, this game is winnable, but we're losing. I would say we're like 30% to win. Maybe 40% right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 35%.
Okay. Is our best draw Recruitment Officer? It seems like that's our best draw.
Yeah, it's probably Recruitment Officer followed by Wedding Announcement.
Yeah.
That seems right. Let's see. What other awesome draws do we have? Let's only think of like really good ones, you know? I guess those are the main two awesome draws. 38.3%. Thanks for running numbers, Azax. I appreciate that. Yeah. That sounds like a reasonable number.
Adeline is a pretty nice draw.
It's a fine draw. I mean, it doesn't like break open the board or something. It's kind of just a big guy.
Yeah.
Like, here's an insane question: is Adeline a better or worse draw than Luminarch Aspirant? Which I understand there's only one of them in the deck now.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, I love Luminarch Aspirant. It seems like maybe Luminarch Aspirant's a better draw.
Well, that's what I think, but if that's true, we can't really claim that Thalia is a great draw.
Yeah. You keep calling Adeline Thalia.
Sorry, Adeline's a great draw. Another issue with the current situation is there are not that many recruitment officers in our deck right now.
Oh, I guess that's true, huh?
Maybe a recruitment officer isn't the right one draw to cut. I'm open to that.
I mean, if you do win by games going grindy, then maybe not.
I mean, you definitely do, but I don't know. I don't know if they're always so grindy you can spend 4 mana to do nothing, sort of.
Yeah.
Just cat? Okay, well, we trade for Mutavault.
Yeah.
Which some are calling the Mono White Collected Company, I hear.
Yeah.
See, like, that's not a good draw. I mean, I guess I can kill an elf. God.
Might as well.
I mean, it's possible I shouldn't.
In case they... Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like, what if our opponent draws Scavenging Ooze?
Or Werewolf Guy.
Oh, wait, yeah, they aren't playing Scavenging Ooze. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
To be fair, if they draw Werewolf Guy, it is just really bad. But yeah, because they will haste it.
Oh, and draw a card.
Like, make it a 5/3 +2/+0, draw a card. It's, like, really messed up. I mean, but there's not much we can do about that. See, I think if I were opponent in this spot, I might attack with the Stormseeker. But I am not our opponent.
Yeah.
The sideboard plan is portable holes to kill elves on the draw, but not in the play. 4 Wedding Announcement, destroy evil, Deckstone, Skyclave, play or draw. That's just it. You cut a bunch of Luminarch Aspirants, and you cut a few 1-drops, and you cut the Mutavault on the draw, because you don't need as many lands, and you have portable holes. Wow. Okay. I mean, we cast this.
Slam it. Say go?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Portable Hole makes it day again, which is a little nice. But that would mean playing Iganjo, assuming we still want to draw the card.
And we definitely want to draw the card. Wait, but making it day is pretty good. Wait, I think we should do that.
Then it loses... They don't get trample, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do that.
No, I'm with you. So I'm playing Iganjo and playing
I want to play Iganjo and play Portable.
We did not keep any Brave or Cathar. I think, so to be clear, I will offer my opinion on both cards. I think Brave is basically terrible in the matchup. Like, your opponent often, you're not even the beatdown pretty often.
Yeah.
Also, your opponent has red and green creatures. Also, they have Mutavault, which is colorless. Like, it's, Brave is awful in the matchup. I think that, oh yeah, also they have illusion tokens sometimes. I think that Cathar is serviceable. It's really nice where it lives. Like, top decking the super late game is good. But, like, because they have 4 bolts main and boat and volley, usually in high numbers, like 3.
Yeah.
Like, I just think they have so many ways to kill it that it's hard to ever get to stick. But because it's a good top deck, I've toyed with having, like, 2 in. Currently, my opinion is 0, but I can see that changing. So, that's why I'm at on both cards. Cathar is considerable. Brave is awful.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
Well, I mean, we're probably just like double blocking, or wait. Are we double blocking? This is eating one of these small things.
Are you sure? Can we activate? I want to see what we get.
And I guess Thalia.
Yeah.
Bobby, I think it's 70-30 Gruul. It's winnable but bad.
Cause like, I don't know. It kind of seems like we should trade for the Stormseeker, which then means we have to chump block the illusion.
But that seems bad because then they get a 2/2 illusion. Like I want to like trade chump.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, like this go to 2.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Bobby having just woken up is an interesting statement. There are a lot of things it could mean. Since I know Bobby's typically located in New York, but could be located anywhere at any time. So, you know.
I mean, we're only like 3 matches into our stream, so.
You just go to bed extremely early now. Okay, well, fair enough.
I hope they don't have the card Bone Crusher Giant, huh? I guess they wouldn't be in the tank for this long.
They would have pre-combated that, right?
Oh, to kill the blocker?
To kill the Skyclave blocker, specifically.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's not what they have. I don't know what they do have. I don't know what's causing to think is the weird part about the current situation. You think they have Bone Crusher? But we're just dead to it now.
We are at 2, so...
Yeah, it seems very hard for Bone Crusher to read their card. Okay, so what do we need to draw to get out of this now? I mean, potentially still Wedding Announcement, to be honest.
That's true.
Because then we play the Wedding Announcement, play the Thalia. The Wedding Announcement makes a chump blocker.
Yeah.
When they attack, we double block Stormseeker, give them a 2/2, chump this.
Yeah.
And then we're not winning, but the Thalia lives, and we're doing something. Also, weirdly, because our opponent has spent so many of their lands, like the Mutavault, the Lair, and the Besiju, they're down to 4 mana.
Yeah.
Which means that the Thalia does stop them in a meaningful sense.
Do we have Brutal Cathar still? That would be a good draw.
We don't.
Dang.
And this is the argument for leaving in 2, is that it's a good top deck. I think it's conceivable, but I currently think it's wrong.
Yeah. They do have 5 minutes left.
It's also true that if we lose this game, there is a game 3. So our opponent might time out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat, for the super slow last match of our stream, but, you got a lot of nonsense and lore this Magic stream, so hopefully that's what you came for.
Yeah. I appreciate... Did you bring down your box so that we could have it?
Oh, I put it in the trophy case, actually, but I can bring it down.
Oh, okay. What's the trophy case?
It's where my Pro Tour trophy and my plaque from the team event I won are.
Okay. If we get a thing...
Yeah, I'll put it there.
Okay. I want a thing. Here's some insight as to things that I want. I want, a thing behind us, a shelf that's, here, that displays some prominent stream items. For example, the crown, the lotus...
The Charmeleon.
The Charmeleon. Perhaps the daily candle could hang out there. The NRG
the NRG
secret layer.
That's the right description for what it is.
Yeah.
And can I also put my Pro Tour trophy on it?
Yeah, of course. Maybe this Scalding Tarn that's in a frame, unlike the Black Lotus that's just sitting there.
See, what's great about the PT trophy being on the trophy case is that periodically I could threaten to get out the trophy.
Yeah. Well, it would just be there, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could threaten to grab it,
Yeah, there's this train that I bought from a toy store called Greg's Toys because it seemed appropriate.
That is appropriate.
What do I think of Oketra's Monument in Pioneer? I feel like it's got potential. I would think if you want to play a white deck, I would suggest playing this white deck.
Okay, I'm going to pass and bluff a Gondra now.
That's genius. Yeah, I am a huge lover of Oketra's Monument, and if you have an F&M that's Pioneer and you want to play it, all the power to you. Uh-oh.
I mean, this means I think we're dead, through the castle we're bluffing, so it's not great for us. I'm going to F6 to burn their clock.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, we're dead.
Wait, I'm not sure Wait, does it make humans? I should know this, but I think they're just warriors.
Yeah, I think they're warriors, not humans, sadly.
Yeah.
Alright, well, time to play game 3. So, we do board differently play draw in this matchup. So, Portable Hole is a play-only card. Mutavault comes back in. Recruitment Officer comes back in. Wait, that's all the ones, right? So then we can board back in, one Luminarch Aspirant, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe this is how we could do... So we should board on the play.
Yeah, the tokens definitely look like they're humans, but they are just warriors. Sneep.
Okay, I mentioned in the last game that, I don't know, it didn't look like the game was going well and we were going to lose a long game.
Yeah.
This is the sort of hand that wins long games.
You did say the cards you want are Thalia's Lieutenant and Wedding Announcement, and this hand does have both, so...
Well, yeah. Now, also, usually you need some removal, which we don't have, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can just, beat the crap out of them so hard that, they can't come back and, overpower them, essentially.
Yeah. So, Zach
tricky.
Wind, I don't know if you know this, but I did top 8 my first ever Grand Prix playing Oketra's Monument in Standard. And so, if you want to find a lover of Oketra's Monument, it's me.
Welcome to SystemMagic stream where Greg loves Oketra's Monument.
Yeah. I love Oketro's Monument. In fact, I lost to Brad Nelson in top 8, and Brad Nelson went on to win the tournament. I think that if I had beaten Brad, I might have won the tournament. But, here we are.
Okay, it's time. Start announcing.
Yeah, everybody, we've got some big news here on the SystemMagic stream. We've got a wedding to announce. You went to high school with Oketro's Monument. I mean, that's an insane comment that you just made, and I love it.
Personally, I would like to comment that I did not go to high school with any Magic the Gathering cards.
I went to high school with, Myojin of Infinite Rage.
Okay, I know we could let our thoughts didn't cook more, but this seems really strong.
I want to do it.
Because then this attacks for 5, right?
I want to do it, yeah.
Yeah. And it's pretty tough for our opponent because if they don't block, then if they block, then our small things can all attack.
Yeah.
And if they do block, then it's just good either way for us, basically.
Yeah.
So I reverse it. If they do block, all our small things will be able to attack. If they don't block, they're taking 5, which is a ton.
Yeah. Oketro's Monument owes you $30 back from high school.
That's pretty rough.
I don't think you're ever getting those $30. I have to be honest.
All right. I think this is a classic no attacks, wait for our guys to be bigger angle. Does that change anything? Maybe. So we could play this on the Chariot. Although I sort of want to save it for Crone War. But they don't have it. They probably would have Crone War last turn. So playing on the Chariot, then we can our attacks still don't look that good.
I want to play the wedding announcement.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's like the Fable thing,
Yeah, what are we putting the counter on though?
That's a good question.
It could just be a 1/1 because 3/3 is a relevant stat
Wait,
number.
I want to put it on the 2/2 so that it's a 4/4. The 2/2 human token.
I like that. Yeah, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's awesome, Zach Wint. Yeah, if you go back in the day, you can find there. I definitely after I top 8'd the GP, it was Oketro's Monument was really popular at the start of the format, then it totally went away, and then I randomly top 8'd a GP with it, and there were a handful of random people who were posting about my list, and I definitely was quoted in a few articles about my random stuff that I liked about the deck. So I don't know. I bet if you Google search my name, which is Greg Michael, and then Oketro's Monument, you'll find some stuff.
All right, so I propose we block the Chariot with our 4/4.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we made it a 4/4, and I still want to do it.
Well, possibly use to attack into it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, wait. We could take 5. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We should pause here.
Yeah.
So let's say we take 5. We go to 14, right? We play Skyclave on Llanowar Elves and Alpha. Right? So then they have 3 blockers. If they block our 3 biggest things, they take 6. I guess only 7. It's not that great. Also, I would prefer to Skyclave this.
I want to block in Skyclave.
Yeah, I guess we're also just we have a lot of tokens on Suspend or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So the long game is, ooh, that's very good. I mean, it's probably not our play this turn, but...
Wait, why not?
Well, I guess, okay, I'm willing to play this turn if we put the counter on it. I don't want it to get voted. Do you get...
I understand, yeah.
So, but I guess it could just be our counter, to be honest.
Can we start by Skyclaving the thing?
Sure.
That's very obviously the play, and I like making it, So now the question is, do we want to attack?
Well, I think probably. The attack's pretty good.
Do we want to alpha? Probably, right?
Well, I guess... Okay, yeah, actually, wait a minute. Maybe Pregnancy Vote doesn't matter. Maybe just put the counter on this and alpha. That seems very good.
I want to do that.
Sorry, it often matters to pick the thing from both. That's why that was my first instinct went. But
yeah.
This attack, the problem is this attack is just insane. To the point that I'm not really sure how our opponent's going to come back from it. They just don't have a board.
Yeah, and they're just going to 6.
Yeah. Okay, now I think it's a little interesting. I'm not sure we should play this. Because, okay, how does our opponent win here? I have an answer for you. We play Hopeful Initiate, they kill it somehow, and then play a Crown War. Something like that.
Oh, I see. You want to be able to, if they play a Crown War, blow it up immediately. But the issue is that they're going to take Thalia's Lieutenant, and that's the only thing with counters.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't even work.
Slam it.
Yeah.
Slam it.
I'm sorry. I was trying to play around it. It doesn't really help. We also might just be able to kill them hard enough through the Crown War.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, it's not Land Volley War. They have 5 mana. Elf makes mana. But yeah. Okay, don't worry. They didn't have it. Which means they're dead. Pretty immediately. Right? We just alpha.
Alpha! Mew! Pew pew pew!
I guess they can block Skyclave or whatever. I don't care.
Time them out.
No. We are going to win with honor. That resolves, opponent. That sure resolves.
Uh-huh. Sure does. They got it.
I mean...
Another one? Okay.
Right. You get a 4/4. It's decent. Or 3/3. It's decent. But, you have to chump, right?
Yeah, and then chump again.
Yes.
With this cat.
So it's eat,
or
chump,
I guess
chump.
eat, yeah, they... Oh, right, no, they have to chump again.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah! Our first league!
So anyway, that's a nice...
Weird that we only 3-1'd and it ended... Or 4-0'd, right?
Yes, that's the end of our that's about the end of our league. That's probably about the end of our stream. Sorry, this bit, I can't take anymore.
What do you mean? It was a nice late start of a stream where we 4-0'd, and for some reason it just decided to end the league for us.
But yeah, I really like Mono White. I mostly like this list. Still trying out Redain. Didn't really gather any Redain-related data during this league.
That's true. We never cast it, right?
Well, we did play a bunch of matches where we boarded it in, but then we never drew it.
Yeah.
So, that just is what it is, but I really like this deck.
And to be clear, the main thing we like about this deck is its consistency and its power, right? This deck is incredibly consistent and quite powerful. And it does its thing very well, and it can do the thing. So what you should know, Zach Wind, as you say, splash green for Coco.
That's been tried its worst.
What you should know is that this deck already has Collected Company. Collected Company is Mutavault. Let me explain. So Collected Company, you play it for 4, you play 1 card in Company, and you get 2 creatures. Mutavault is like Company because it's for free, so it's a creature, and then just imagine, instead of Company getting 2 creatures, you have a creature, right, with your spell, and then you have Mutavault, that's a free creature, right? Company is often, a good creature and a random 2/2, and so instead you have Mutavault, that's your random 2/2 that you get for free just by playing lands, and then, your other creature is a good creature, you just drew it naturally. So instead of Company, you get Mutavault. And Mutavault is just as good as Company. As a big lover of Collected Company, I'm also a big lover of Mutavault. I don't know what to tell you.
Mutavault's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the main reasons to play Mono White. But anyway, this is our Mono White list. I think it's really excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of our changes actually came up in this league, but I do think Castle Arneville did some good work.
It did do some good work, yeah.
And I'm pretty sold on 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. I think 1 versus 2 is very close, but I think I'm sold.
After watching the NRG Champs and just seeing how good Castle was against Red, Black, and Blue White when it came up, it's just so good. And sometimes it does cause you to mulligan, and that sucks, but
it's game-winningly good.
It's game-winningly good when it comes up, yeah.
The fact that they're humans and then they get buffed by your wedding announcements, which are in all those matchups, is just so insane.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, this is certainly a deck I'm going to be playing this weekend at the RCQ. It's what I would recommend to basically anyone play in this format. I think it's the best deck.
If you really want to play your Collected Companies, you are allowed. I give you official permission in any tournament of the level RCQ or below to play Bant Humans, which is similar to Mono White Humans, except you have Companies and Reflector Mages. And I love Bant Humans. It's a great deck. It's the reason I beat Andrew with Bant Humans, playing for for regionals, which was awesome.
It's basically like Mono White Humans, except worse in several matchups and better in no matchups.
But you get to play fun cards like Collected Company and Reflector Mage. And Werewolf Pack Leader, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I love banned humans. If you need a list, message me and I'll send you a list from 6 months ago.
Don't message Greg.
I think that would be better than a random list they'd get off the internet, though.
Oh, probably.
So
that I agree with.
Okay.
But anyway.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching. It's time to do a nice raid. What about this person? Do you know that person? We could raid this person.
I think you should raid Cedric.
We always raid Cedric.
Yeah, but I think you should raid Cedric.
Okay, we can raid Cedric.
The reason I think you should raid Cedric is that I like Cedric, I like his stream, and I also just don't know that many of the people, and I think, raiding a massive streamer is just, not that appealing, and I like to help.
Well, the idea is that you raid a massive streamer in the hope that they raid you back later.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think you should jump to that conclusion. Thanks for the
and
follow.
thanks for the follow. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go raid Cedric. So it looks like Cedric is doing some vintage cube drafting, which we obviously love. So
yeah, all of us except Greg.
Well, no comment. Wow, we don't follow Cedric. We should change that.
We probably should, but...
Okay, so we're going to start that raid. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with our normal 2 p.m. limited stream. We'll be finishing out our call time draft from yesterday. Maybe, probably doing another one, assuming we'll probably lose 2 straight because it was elves for some reason.
Easy 7-0.
Yeah, we've already lost one. We can't 7-0.
Yeah, no way we don't 7-0.
But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in to watch the best deck in Pioneer. Go tell Cedric we said hi. Have a good night, and System Magic out.